Hi. Can we be friends? I don't know. Here we are once again. It's a Friday morning, and well, I'm here. 4:30 in the morning. I'm on vacation, and I'm here. I'm supposed to be doing cooking. I'm going to be up all goddamn night cooking into Saturday. So this makes this being here really difficult to be here right now. But I'm here for you guys. It's not my channel. I don't know why I'm here. Mark, where are you? It's your channel. Come be here. I don't really know what to talk about by myself because I really don't care. There's food. I'm cooking lots of food. I have a big cookout this weekend, and I'll be cooking brisket. Well, I shouldn't say brisket like it's singular. Briskets, plural. Pork shoulders, plural. A shit ton of chicken. And sausages. Yeah, exciting. Lots of meat to cook. Running on all three smokers. Oh, and for the vegetarian people, a ton of portobello mushrooms. Now, as I'm prepping this stuff, this is the part that gets fun. It's balancing woods for the smokers, and depending upon the meats, having to change out wood and meats is a little tricky, but it's not impossible. It just requires coordination to burn out what you got and switch and time all the meats right. But fortunately, not a big deal. We're going to do one of the main smokers. We'll do our briskets. We'll do that, of course, over post oak. Then the pork shoulders. Normally I use a fruit wood. I'll use a cherry. I might could keep it simple. I could just do pecan, and then when I take those off, I put chicken on and not have to do a burnout and just leave it going, I guess, because the chicken will cook over pecan. And then the mushrooms, well, fortunately that goes into a different smoker. Those will use an apple bourbon barrel mix. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I kind of cheat. The mushrooms get done on the pellet smoker, but they're just mushrooms. I mean, they can only absorb so much smoke, so it's fine. Yeah. Oh, and the sausage. Well, sausage don't matter as much. They'll probably go over the oak just because the briskets will be done. Yeah, so that's my excitement. That's what I'm working on. Right now, I got all the chicken seasoned and going. Pork shoulders have been injected and are rubbed down, and they're marinating. The briskets will be this morning after this show because they take up a lot of room, and I start running out of fridge space. That's the real challenge in all this, is the build up to these big barbecues, and you're not in a commercial kitchen, is keeping your meats all refrigerated while you're before you're ready to pull them out and use them. That becomes the challenge, because when they're sealed, you can stack 3 briskets and 4 pork shoulders and whatnot on shelves in the fridge. Although you start to worry about the shelf integrity. Like, is that shelf going to collapse in the fridge? But once you start unwrapping them and start seasoning them, all of a sudden they don't stack the same. You can't do that. You got to lay them out. You have to have trays and stuff that are big enough to hold the meat, and especially brisket. You're putting like a 17-pound brisket. It's kind kind of a biggin. That's what she said, anyways. Thank you, Louis, the Brisket Club. Yeah, so it gets tricky right now. I'm deploying the ice chest to keep some of it done. Those are the briskets are in the ice chest right now. So that's why I have to wait till today to do work on them. I don't have refrigerator space for them to be all laid out, so I need to pull it when I'll season them, and as I start to get them they won't get the longer seasoning on them, which is unfortunate because they really could use a 24-hour dry brine. It's what I normally do when I'm cooking for me, is I'll trim and then season the brisket and let it sit for a full day before I actually cook it, but don't have that luxury here. So usually when I do these big cookout, it ends up being more like barbecue competition days, because barbecue competitions, you don't get to go in with your food pre-seasoned, or at least none of the ones I've gone to, the KCBS sanctioned ones. Though you have to go through meat inspection, and so you have to show the meat, where in its original packaging, where it came from, so they know it came from a reputable source, and you didn't just do your own thing. Anywho, we would get those when you go to the competitions. You'd have to show the beef, and then you'd take it out, and you only had a couple hours to put some seasoning on it and let it sit before you had to throw it in the smoker. So that's more like what it becomes for this event. The briskets end up having to take more like a competition type of seasoning. Anyways, there you go. This is what I have to talk about right now, because Mark's not here. You're not here. You're just watching. I mean, you're a voyeur like that, I say. Anyways, now, what else we got to talk about? I'm not going to talk about what happens in the news. No, there's nothing good in the news to talk about, that's for sure. It's always a competition. Don't let Chris fool you. It's always a competition. I went to a con last week. I went to Stockton Summer Con. Now, the Stockton Con, they do it twice a year. And it's in the Stockton Arena. With Stockton, by the way, for those of you who don't know, who are not familiar with California, Stockton is like in the armpit of California. It's out in the Central Valley. It's like old cow town. It's not exciting. There's no real reason to go there, except twice a year to go to this convention. And it's in like an arena where they have, it's adjacent to like some minor league baseball team, and then there's I think they have an arena football team that plays in that arena. This con, well, it's pretty well. I mean, they fill up the entire floor of the arena, and then they always usually have a bunch of booths that are along the concourse going around, and then not counting all their guests. And it was again well attended from a vendor standpoint, but I couldn't find stuff to buy. I don't know if it's I've got too many damn books now, and so now I'm running into problems of what people are putting up to sell is the same stuff that I already have, or if it just was not a ton of vendors there with bringing big books. Because there was a lot of there were several, probably a dozen comic vendors there. Well, that might be an exaggeration. Maybe it's 10. But there were comic vendors there, but a lot of $1 boxes, $2 boxes, which, I know that some folks, such as Freaky Louie, love to dive through $1 boxes. boxes. That's not me. I don't mind going through boxes when I'm looking for runs. Like if I know, like, okay, let me work on my Spectacular Spider-Man. Great. I'll go, assuming they have a section, I'm happy to go through there. But just bins of comics that are like fucking thrown in those boxes. Yeah. I got time for things, but that's not one of them. Now, what does that mean? That means I'll miss out on the guy who accidentally throws in a freaking $30 book or something in that dollar bin book and be ecstatic. But there's a time money equation, I see. Yeah. Well, a lot of vendors I think have lots of PCs, but a lot of books they just don't bring them all. And that was actually the point. One of the vendors I talked to, who had a very large area, actually, he basically, and I think part of it is also them catering to who the primary demographic at a show is. Like I said, Stockton is in the armpit of California. It's a very this was a very family friendly show. A lot of young kids there, lots of card stuff there and stuff. So they had a lot of cheap books there. So this guy who had like double booth space, he had like tables and tables and tables books. His books were just either he had sections that were $5 books and sections that were $7 books, and then the $7 books were 4 for $20. And so that was the bulk of what he had there. And then even his wall was just like, it was like, yeah, it was early Silver Age, like Spider-Man and a bunch of early X-Men stuff, but they weren't in great condition. It wasn't what I would normally expect to see on a wall. Normally on a wall, people, especially since we're talking about Silver Age Spider-Man, I'm not talking about like he was putting up Spider-Man 3 and 5 or something. I was talking about he's putting up Amazing Spider-Man like 84. It's like just some of the higher number Silver Age books, which aren't as expensive. You can usually find them super affordably. And so he told me that when I asked him, I said, man, do you bring any books back there that are like some big boy books there that I can look through? And he said, no, not really. He says there were 2 other shows going on that they had split their inventory. And I knew a couple other vendors who normally show up to Stockton Con who weren't there because they were at other shows. So it's kind of like one of these things, there's so many comic shows nowadays that you just end up getting these things split. These vendors either split their inventory. It seems I'm always at the wrong damn con. Their good shit's all at the other con. I don't know what's up with that. I'd like for once it to be that I'm at the con where all the good shit is at. I brought money. I walked around. I was so prepared to buy a big book. And I don't need to bring, I had leftover money from my last con I had gone to. Then I took my normal allotment of cash. So I had extra cash. But then I also, just in case I needed a deal sweetener, I had brought an absolute Batman #1 A cover in near mint condition. That was in my thing as a trade bait, little deal sweetener. Well, I came home with 0 slabs, no big books. I brought home a Ravage #1, $20.99 #1. of course. But I mean, it's not a big book. Some spectacular Spider-Man run fillers, not a key in the lot. What else? I think the biggest book I picked up there was a sketch cover. A gentleman had done a sketch cover. And I already committed to buying it before he posted it on his Instagram. He said, this will be available. I just got done with this. This will be available at Stockton Con. And I'd entered claim on the comments before it ever went before we ever hit the show. And he said, oh, I'll hold it for you. Yeah. Anyways, this is going to be a short show. If people aren't coming on and Mark's not going to be here for his own show, then I can go back to bed. I got a lot of cooking to do. And you don't want to see me just sit here and drivel on about nothing. It's just boring. Not good about driveling on about nothing. But I'll give it a few more minutes. I'll try to hit the next 5 a.m. Another 15 minutes. I'm going to try to stretch this out for 12 minutes, whatever it is. I'm going to try. We'll see. Somebody wants to join on? If you don't see access to links, you can ping me on Instagram. I'll try to monitor that here and hit you up. Anyways, I just finally started watching the X-Men 97 season 2. I'd seen season 1 before. Season 2, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to talk about it much other than I did like. I don't hate the show, by the way. I do enjoy it, even though I'm not an X-Men guy. I liked when they did the X-Force, when they introduced X-Force, and they did the intro where they reshot the X-Men 97 intro with X-Force. I thought that was cool. I like that they're introducing X Factor here as well. That's fun. Anyways, good stuff there. I guess I wonder if they'll introduce Excalibur. Now, obviously we saw some of the kids that are makeup. What was it? The Generation X. But anyway, like I said, I'm only like maybe 2 episodes into X-Men 97 season 2. I had been wrapping up Euphoria. I finally got done with Euphoria. That was a heck of an ending. If you haven't seen it, it's not what you think. If you think it's just a thing about like high school kids, it's not. But it's pretty crazy. I mean, at least I gotta imagine that season 3 was the final season. I mean, they killed the main character. What? Spoilers. And then they killed. Anyways, multiple people died. That's crazy. Hey there, Drac. How you doing? And then I tried to watch Lioness. I watched the first episode. I'm not sure. I'm not excited, anyways, to watch this next episode. So I'm not sure if I'm going to. I guess somebody's going to have to tell me that it gets better, because that's what the people had to do for Parks and Rec, and they were right. But I don't know that Lioness speaks to me. I don't know. At least episode 1 didn't. With so much TV stacked up in the queue to watch, it's difficult to justify continuing to watch shows that are meh or don't speak to me. That's how I feel. Spending a little extra time instead. The problem is so many of the shows I have to watch are like hour-long shows, and this is the other thing. And it's really crazy to have to sit, trying to sit there and binge hour-long shows all the time get caught up on things. It's difficult because I can't set aside that much time usually. It's like I'm trying to watch after I've done so many different things. Since I start work early in the morning, I should really be going to bed around 10 o'clock at night, and I'm usually staying up till 11:30 trying to squeeze in like one TV show or something. So half-hour shows are easier for the binge. You can squeeze it in. Hour-long shows are tough. Too many of them are that long. They're great shows, but never heard of Linus. I would just watch Parks and Rec again. Oh, Lioness. Sorry, I feel congested, so I might be not pronouncing clearly with my California accent. So yeah, Lioness. Let's get that Zoe. What's her name? The one who was the not Deschanel, but the other one, the one who was in Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, she's the head or the lead in the show. Some CIA operative handler of female who go undercover in the Middle East to try to get information. That's what I've determined from one episode. Linus, no, you're thinking now the dirty kid from Peanuts is Pigpen. Linus is Sally's younger brother who carried the blanket around everywhere. Yeah. And then Lucy. So she was Lucy's baby brother, who Charlie Brown's sister Sally had a crush on. Yeah. Okay, so got it. I heard of Lioness. TV is usually background thing for me while I'm doing something else, so I ended up watching the same things over and over again. Yeah, that's fair. It's how YouTube is a lot of times for me. I liked Lioness. I binged that season in a day. I love Nicole Kidman's character. Okay, well, I saw her briefly in it, in episode 1, so I guess she must be there more. They're dragging the dirty blanket around. Yeah, if you drag a blanket around, it'll get dirty. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you see, that's a problem. Like when you sit down and watch a show and you fall asleep, that's why I've given up on watching wrestling for the lately. It's not only has it become kind of garbage, but I was spending so much time trying to keep up with wrestling, which was really eating into my ability to watch other TV shows, because that shit's like, 5 to 10 hours a week. And I was falling asleep through most of it. So then I'd like feel obligated to try to watch it a second time. I got no time for that. I was done. I keep up a little bit with some of the news and like the review shows on YouTube, and that's like about it. If I care, eventually I'll probably stop caring altogether about wrestling. It wouldn't be the first time, but it's fair. I'm okay with that. I am a 50-something-year-old grown man. I think I can move on from wrestling. Rewatching. There's a show I've never watched. Shocker. I never watched Lost. People were all into it, and I don't know. Sometimes when I'm not like, there's certain times when certain shows get so big, I want to be the anti-establishment guy. Like, I'm not going to watch that. Everybody else has seen it. There's no need for me to watch it. Nah. What do you mean you watch the news? No, I don't know. Lost. I don't know why I never got into it. There wasn't really a good reason. It wasn't like I was trying to be, I don't know, holier than thou or anything else. It was just like There was something about it that just didn't appeal. Maybe it was, see, it was on back in the day. Maybe it was on during the same time as something else I was watching, and I didn't have enough. I could only record like 2 things at once. I don't know. Maybe I will. Then again, let's be honest, I probably didn't. I probably won't. Just because the ability to go back and watch shows from that old to get long ago become difficult. First 3 seasons of Lost are some of my favorite television ever made. Interesting. How many seasons was the show? Because if the last 2 were some of the worst, then it doesn't balance out. It's some of the best television ever made. I mean, that's bold. I mean, HBO was a powerhouse for a while. Put out some amazing shit. I mean, The Wire. Now, I've watched that multiple times. That's a great fucking show. Sopranos, pretty damn good. I enjoyed it. You know, there was a lot of great shit going on. If I was to watch Deep Space Nine on repeat, I would have to skip the Benjamin Sisko before Hawk took over. When he shaved his head and grew a goatee, then the show got good. Previous to that, seriously, go back and look. When the Sisko has hair, not good. When he's bald and grows a goatee, phenomenal. Just saying. 6 seasons, 4 and 5 are good, but kind of fall off. Season 6 is definitely worth watching if you haven't. Okay. Gave up after loss after season 3. Show kept playing with my emotions. Yeah, I don't know if I can deal with that. I want to see what you were like with hair. I was less interesting, much like Deep Space Nine. When I had hair, anytime you would have known me. Madam, I'll bring you on as soon as I can verify it's you. I don't get to turn your camera on for a moment for me to see. When I had hair, I was in military stuff, and I know how fond you. I was very dead, super squared away military. Hoorah, blah blah blah. So you wouldn't have liked me then, Taylor. Let's see here. There was another comment. I thought I missed this. They loved Heroes was a great show, and Hogan's Heroes, even better show. Just saying. Yeah. Deep Space Nine is most underrated show of its time. Yeah, you know, it did kind of. I think so. Star Trek was one of these shows that, you know, I remember Deep Space, or so when Next Generation came out, it was hard to get into initially for me, but then all of a sudden it clicked and I was good. And Deep Space Nine, I was watching it when it was first came out. I was away at college, so it was something that a bunch of people came together. We came together to watch it in like the dorm rooms together, and it was kind of like event viewing. But I agree. I think Deep Space Nine, especially, like I said, once Sisko shaves his head and the show really starts to build in a serial plot in addition to its episodic treatment. That when they started laying the groundwork so there of those serial plots after about, I don't know, was it season 3 maybe? It really, really got much, much better, and it really is a solid show, and is definitely flies under the radar.
I love Deep Space Nine. That was my favorite Trek of all time. And in fact, the end of it, I would consider the end of the finale to be like a movie worthy, you know? I mean, it was that good, you know?
Yeah. The Wire, 6 Feet Under, Eastbound and Down. So, see, now I haven't watched the last 2 of those. I mean, I did watch I remember watching HBO though for a while. Yeah, they had The Wire, and they had 6 Feet Under, and they had Sopranos, and they had Rome, and you had was it the Deadwood, and you had, I mean, it was just so many good shows after one after the other that they churned out. It was some really great stuff. So it was almost like before Tyler Sheridan, they were the Tyler Sheridan.
And can I comment on Lost too? I heard you talking about Lost, right?
Yeah.
I watched Lost.
Don't
bother.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
What happened is like they started to write it without an ending, and they just had to keep writing and trying to figure out some way to make it make sense at the end.
Sorry, Drac. That's the opposite of. That's kind of like the opposite of Babylon 5, where they had a fully fleshed out script and knowledge of where they were going when they started the show. And unfortunately, they had, due to being canceled early, they had to kind of quickly accelerate some stuff. So it got a little choppy towards the end. But, it's really a crazy show. I remember the first time I rewatched Babylon 5 and just being blown away by how many things are actually seeds are planted in season 1 that come to fruition in the final season of the show.
That's good writing. See, that's viewers enjoy that. Then they're like, "Oh, that's a present for me, and I was paying attention, so now I'm rewarded."
It's like, man, if you, it's either really well planted seeds that they, I mean, because it's not just the last season, but there are stuff that's picked up along the way, or it's good writers in the second half that are going back and going, hey, let's go look at what do we do? What was written before? What can we kind of pull? What threads can we pull on? Either way. I mean, but it was well documented that they had like the outline of the story before, all the way through, before it even started going, which makes it more. I think it makes more easy to stay on track, I suppose.
It gives you more confidence that you're
more
going to
focus.
Watch something good,
That's true, but it's worth watching. Also, if you're a fan of Brian K. Vaughan, he was a producer on Lost.
And I think the Party of Five guy, Matthew Fox or whatever, I think that kind of threw it for me too, because I was so used to seeing him in Party of Five.
I don't really remember anybody who was on that show, Lost, other than I remember later on when I was watching, maybe it was NCIS Hawaii.
I never watched any of that NCIS.
Or was it Hawaii 5-0? Or maybe it was Hawaii 5-0. It was Hawaii 5-0.
Wow, that's old.
Not the original, the one that they had done more recently.
Okay.
The relaunch. That show. At one point they brought on a guy onto the show, and everyone was saying, "Oh, he's the guy from Lost." Is the big dude. Anyways,
the large man.
Yeah, he was
I know what you're talking about. He was a good actor. He's a good actor.
They brought him on. He was like some kind of tech geek or something. Anyways, because obviously he doesn't get out and exercise, therefore
obviously
he must be. Therefore he must sit in front of his computer all day and be a tech geek.
He must be smart in some way.
Yeah. What's interesting to me about all this today's show here, madam, is that so apparently, Mark, he doesn't pay for extra admins, which is fine. Most people don't. So most of the time, the second admin on this channel is with me, because I host the show with him. But every once in a while, he throws it to somebody else, and so he takes it away from me, gives it to somebody else for a week, and then he gives it back to me on Friday. So yesterday, I was like checking my email, and I noticed that had happened, because he had sent me invite, and I had to send him an email. I responded. He sent to one of my other emails. And well, that's not the email address that my StreamYard is linked to. Can you send it to this? And I woke up this morning. Sure enough, it was done. So I thought, oh, cool. Mark's going to be here. See, he was up this morning. He was able to sit me in, but apparently he has no desire to be here for his show because I guess his vacation's more important to him. I suppose. It hasn't stopped him.
Like, isn't there flooding in Georgia right now and stuff?
I don't think he's in Georgia. I think he's off on vacation with the family. But I mean,
if he's back, then
I don't know.
Flooding in Georgia or something.
I don't know. I think he's joined us from vacation before, but
Mark,
anyways,
we're disappointed in your dedication to this Friday show, where you make people wake up really early and put on makeup and stuff, and put on and t-shirts and shit. And
I was saying earlier, so my problem is this is my cookout weekend. I'm up all night tonight, overnight, cooking all frickin' night. So
and why?
Because meat takes like 18, 16 hours to cook.
Can't you just cut it into smaller pieces?
No. That's not how you cook a brisket.
Did I make a valid argument there, though?
That's not how you cook a brisket. It had nothing to do with that. It has to do slow and low and all this stuff. That's what you had to do. The point is, I'll cook it all night, and it's like I don't really have time to even take a nap during the day, because during the daytime today is other prep stuff. I've got, aside from having to at some point trim and season the briskets, but I got to pull out all the folding tables and all the folding chairs and start setting up all the stuff for tomorrow. So there's tables and chairs for guests. I have to go get the mushrooms for the portobello mushrooms that we're going to smoke. We have to go to the brewery, go pick up the kegs.
Wow.
There's all kinds. No. But what we do
I think you should bring it back.
we get 2 kegs. One keg is beer and the other keg is root beer. Yeah. Which is great, because then you get to take the young, well, they're not really young kids anymore that come to this thing, because my kids aren't young. But back in the day, when the kids were young in grade school,
too young to drink,
it was great to take them over to the kegs with a red Solo cup, and hey, here's how you tap a keg, kid, just in case you ever have a bunch of root beer that you need to get access to. Yeah. Root beer.
Yeah. Let's start them off early and just kind of ease them into it.
And then for all the Australians go, yeah, you fancy a root?
What?
Rooting in Australian is slang for sex.
It is. Rooting. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Rooting.
So
weird.
Yeah. You fancy a root? You say you want to have sex.
Now I need to look at it. I don't even believe you.
Yeah, no, it was really funny because for a while the Oakland A's used to have an Australian pitcher.
Okay.
And they had for a while when they were in Oakland, they had this whole campaign that was called Rooted in Oakland.
Uh-oh.
And this was their camp. And so at one point they put an ad in the Australian paper or something about for this guy, his local hometown or something. And so it was like talking about him, and it said like rooted in Oakland. And it like implied that, he got lucky in Oakland. I mean, not that it's a bad thing, although Oakland is turning itself around slowly.
Oh, in Australian slang, rooting is a vulgar term. That means
yeah, it's like saying
vulgar.
Yeah, it's like you're effing.
It can be considered explicit.
Yeah. Like saying
it is advisable to use this term with caution, especially in formal or unfamiliar settings.
So yeah, when they printed "Rooted in Oakland," it was a different. It was understood differently.
He's had all the possibilities in Oakland.
Language does not always translate the same. I'm reminded of a famous one. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Is that Princess Bride?
Yes.
Inconceivable.
You fell for one of the classic blunders.
That's such
Only
a great
slight.
Those are the only dolls we have is Andre the Giant and Buttercup there. So
Oh.
those are my dolls from comic book time.
I hope
Adult dying of the dolls.
They're not anatomically correct, are they?
I can check. I mean, I haven't looked under their clothes, but I think Andre's are like plastered on him. So we don't need to defraud. They're
not It's not fabric clothing. It's they're more like action figures as opposed to dolls.
No, they're dolls.
Okay.
An action figure is a doll.
But when I think of dolls, one of the defining differences is the fact that dolls, you can dress them up and change their clothes, whereas action figures typically have their clothing is permanent.
That's an interesting take on it. I think I can find a definition of an action figure using the term doll in it.
I'm not saying it's the definition of. I'm just saying that it's one of the defining differences in my mind.
Well, I remember Star Wars figures. Remember the little sand people, and they'd have little things.
They might have had an accessory cloak or something.
Or a plastic cloak for the other guys.
But the rest of their clothing was still there. They still had it was part. They were molded in the clothing. All your GI Joes had their clothing was permanently molded.
How unfun.
He-Man figures, whatever. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta go get my dolls now. I'm sorry.
The things that you could take away from them was their guns. Yeah. The boys only cared about their guns, not about whether or not their shoes matched their pants, I suppose. Yeah. 70s and 80s toys will never know the joy of pantslessness. This is true. At least not the action figures. I mean, I guess if we go back, probably the original GI Joes had removable clothing. But those were dolls. Let's just be honest. Dolls for boys. I always loved when they would repurpose things. Like, I don't know if you guys remember. There were of course you will when we say it. There are toys that were like built for one thing and then flipped the other way. You had like originally there was the well-known the Easy Bake Oven, right? Definitely. It was always marketed as a toy for girls. But then later on they eventually created the Monster Bake Oven, which was like the Easy Bake Oven, but the difference was came with some pans that were shaped like monsters, or something like you could put like jelly inside of the monster bread that you were making or something. And then there was then you had the Barbie fashion plates, but then they made for the boys, they made monster plates or something where it was like
you could trace, you sketch over and yeah.
Right. Yeah, you took the crayon sideways or whatever, you could mix and match stuff, right? So the Barbie one was the fashion plates. So you could mix them, come up with these fashion designs for Barbie. But the boys, it was different monsters. So you can mix and match monsters. It's like, of course, there was My Buddy, and then they created Kid Sister, right? So there you go.
That's why whenever I would go to McDonald's, and whenever I'd be buying Happy Meals, I would always request the boy toy. Right? I would never ask for the girl toy because the girl's toys suck. It's a stuffed something, that goes nowhere, that it does not get played with, but the boys always have like a car or something cool.
Here's a spatula. To go to the kitchen.
It was. It's a little vacuum cleaner.
Learn to suck. Wait, what? What? Slow cooking and DS9 on today's Legions Lair. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh,
I guess
here, I'm gonna even make you big.
No, don't. You don't have to. Okay. See, his clothes kind of come off. Not really, but they're kind of stuck.
Oh, he does
There's
have.
Andre. Looking good.
Anybody want a peanut?
And here's Buttercup. Did a pretty good job on her too, I think.
Okay, who you hold them side by side? I want to see how big is this giant compared to. She's got pants on.
I'll show you how I like to display them.
Okay. Yeah, with her in his
funny
arms.
You're in the garage, actually. So.
like she jumped out of the window, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
That's what I do.
At the end. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but you stand them up side by side, hold them up. I want to see the scale.
Size difference.
Yeah, because you know.
That looks stupid. She looks so tiny compared to.
Well, that looks proper then. Okay, I was afraid that she came up way too tall. Because you got even though that she was tall for a woman, for that compared to the average height of a woman. I'm sorry. Here.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think that actress was like 5'7".
Robin Wright.
Like I think
Robin Wright pen.
I know I know she was taller than the average 5'4". So. But Andre obviously being 7 feet tall.
How did Andre die?
From his heart? Complications from his disease, his giantism, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm sure it was, if it wasn't heart disease, it was something else along those lines.
I would imagine it would be heart disease because it would take so much just
it's usually what
blood all the way up your body, you know.
Yeah, it usually is.
Let's see here.
Oh, she's 5'5".
5'5",
5'6". Okay.
Ooh, I got bra size, vital stats here.
Oh, wow.
Jesus Christ. Body, height, weight, bra size, bra cup bust. Jesus.
What site did you go to? Because I'm just like looking at Wikipedia or something. IMDb. 1.65 meters. Oh. All right. So anyway. I guess she's only slightly taller than the average woman.
Yeah. How tall are you?
5'10". Average height for that. Average height. The height of the average American male, or at least average Caucasian male, I think is what it is. In America. You're
average.
I am. Who would have guessed? Only in height, though.
I've met you. I couldn't tell exactly how tall you are.
I'm much bigger and, well, never mind. In my mind. In my mind. How's that?
In my mind, I'm 6'5".
I'm big around. Girthy, they would say. But that's just because I got a big belly. What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Yeah, I think nothing. God. Nothing's going on up here. Okay, so
especially this time of the morning.
All right. I also brought my little poppets too. I have a little collection of
poppets. Hold on.
Little tiny miniatures. Here.
Oh, that's what a poppet is. Okay,
this is what I think it was. They're like mini.
I have 2 of those.
Game of Thrones.
3. No, I guess I only have 2. I have a Darth Vader and an Oogie Boogie.
Who gave you that Oogie Boogie?
I don't know. I don't remember. Oh. Jerk. I was afraid that I should have known, but it is on my shelf though.
It is okay. I feel better. Slightly.
It was on the shelf with all my other like.
Yeah.
And there's a Darth Vader one.
Nice.
Yeah, my shelf of Nightmare for Christmas stuff.
Oh. So, have you hung up your portrait I made of you?
No,
Where is it?
it's here in this stack of community art.
All right. At least it's in some cellophane or something. I feel better.
Yeah, it's protected. It's in the paper, and it's kept here with other community art that I have.
Okay. All right. Just checking.
Where the ones that aren't in on sketch covers and stuff, those ones are all in the garage. But all these other ones, I just keep them all right here where I can easily get to them.
In just a pile.
No. They stand up.
An
this.
unorganized pile.
So I can easily look at them and be reminded of the great people of this community.
Yeah.
And satisfy their egos.
Hey, that was a good portrait. I'm proud of that one. All right.
I didn't say it wasn't good.
I don't know. I feel like you didn't really appreciate it.
Why? Because I don't have it hanging in my house?
Yeah.
I barely have any pictures hanging in this house. Mostly just Nightmare Before Christmas movie posters. My kids don't even have like their pictures are in the bedroom. I mean, there's like pictures of the kids, but
Oh, so your kids' pictures are hung up.
yeah. Did you do a picture of my kids?
No. What if I did? You
Okay, well there you go.
What if I did you as Oogie Boogie and I put your face at
Oh God, no, that'd be fucking weird. Definitely not. I was like, freaking. Yeah. No, like, you know what was funny? It's like I know, like, I mean, there's like obviously there's one spot that's got the traditional portraits, right? That a family has, you get your the classic portraits of your kids over the years or whatever, and it's like I keep like there's only so many of them, so it's always like as the kids get older, trying to pick which ones because you want to represent them over the years. But you get attached to certain pictures, like, oh, but that picture's so cute and adorable, But anyways, or in one case, like I have one picture of the kids at the same time in like their soccer pictures, and then like their pictures from scouts with the it's like, oh, but it's cute having the kids in the same thing, but at the same time I got the other people. Anyways, those are out like on one of the walls in the main house, but in the bedroom when we started putting pictures of the kids in the bedroom, we decided we wanted non-traditional pictures. So instead of like you can always when you're taking pictures of kids, you're always taking pictures of kids doing various different things, and they're not posed for the picture, right? So it's like, so that's what they are, like one of the kids is just like with a puppet on his hand doing a puppet show or something, and I'm like, one of them was actually laying on the floor, on their belly, looking out the sliding, propped up on their hands, looking out the sliding glass door because it was raining, and had their rain boots on with their their knees were folded up to like, and so it's just like it was like one of these you took a candid shot type things, just some of these like oddball shots, or like one was a Brennan my son just walking across the grass, but it was taken while one of us was laying on the grass, so the perspective was like looking up at him while he was walking towards you. So it was just all these perspective and non-traditional portrait shots is what we decided to do in the master bedroom.
I prefer those over the I mean,
well, the traditional portraits have their place
in the 80s, yeah, when they have laser beams behind you too.
No, we're not talking about the mall fucking boudoir shots. My goodness. You tease your hair up 3 miles high and put some snap bracelets on you and or some
jelly
swatch.
shoes.
Put your swatch on and so
Don't forget that lace bow like
what were all those like little frickin' spaghetti bracelets?
jelly bracelets.
Oh, that was jelly bracelets. Okay, I remember them, but I don't. Obviously, I didn't wear them.
I know. I was like,
obviously not. What is it? There's a lot of overalls in the 80s.
a lot of jeans in the 80s.
Oh yeah, denim. Hell yeah.
I think that sent me like the opposite direction because now I don't even think I own a pair of jeans.
No.
Because I'm like, not even comfortable.
Yeah, because you had like, especially like a point, you had to get either Jordache or your Guess jeans for the girls, right? Well, for the guys, there was Wrangler and Levi's.
Yeah,
those were the big ones, and then Bugle Boy hit, and you had to have your Bugle Boys, and then later on you got the Cavariccis.
Well, now you're getting high, like above me. I don't know those.
Oh, you don't remember the Z Cavariccis that had like the fucking label on the fly? It was like
let's draw our attention to here.
Exactly.
Well, and just think back in the olden days, they had nice cock pieces or whatever, right? So,
well, that's true.
So I wonder how those went on style.
Yeah. Let's bring back cod pieces. I don't know. The big hair. What else are girls wearing? Denim for sure. Denim for days.
Lace bows. I had the Michael Jackson one glove. I had a Thriller T-shirt.
Oh, did you? Did you?
I had the one glove. It didn't leave my room, but I had it.
That was a look. There was that, and everyone had a bunch of patent leather red fucking jackets with a trillion zippers on them. What the fuck? I didn't have that. I had like I had a Levi's jacket, and then I had the denim jacket, and I had a members only jacket. Oh yeah.
What was that like? What is a members only jacket?
You don't know the members only? No. Maybe when you become a member, you can.
I'm already rejected from being, in so many groups. So,
it was nothing special. It was just like a brand that got big for a while. It was like, and it's like this like whole thing. Like the only people who wear members only jackets are like fucking old people.
What is a members only jacket? What color is it?
It was a variety of different colors. Oh my God, they still sell them.
Now you're gonna get one.
Holy cow, that is a classic. Hold on.
Do I need to look it up?
No, I'll share the screen here. Hold on. Well, of course they call this is being here. They call it a racer style jacket. That had has the elastic to keep the bottom down shut. You had this little collar thing that could snap across
to choke you. Yeah, cool.
Well, if you were riding a motorcycle, I guess you could. It would not
protect you at all.
Oh no, this thing would shred. This thing would shred to pieces the second it was synthetic materials. It wasn't leather or any stretch of imagination, but it was more like it would keep your neck bundled up there. So.
Oh, that looks much cooler. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the members. Those were like all the rage for.
That little flap made it, huh?
I guess. I don't know what it was, but there was they were big. And then at one point I had a leather motorcycle jacket, which was weird because I'd never had a motorcycle. But
you didn't? For some reason, I thought you did have a motorcycle.
Most people would think I did, and it's fair to think that I did. And I just there was a period of time where I kind of wanted to, but then at the same time, the notion, it's not that I don't trust myself riding a bike. I don't trust everyone around me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to slide across the fucking asphalt and
die.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know a lot of people who have passed away because of motorcycles.
Yeah. So as a result, it's like, as much as I like the idea of them, I just personally have never driven. I've driven on ATVs and stuff, but it's not the same.
No.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Although just as dangerous, if not more so, because it gives you the false sense of security of having four wheels.
Mm-hmm. And then you go up a steep hill and then you start rolling over and you're like, oh no.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is a bad idea.
Exactly.
Yeah. My dad had a motorcycle, and his second wife had a motorcycle too, and they would drive together to Sturgis, right? Which is funny because my dad doesn't drink or anything like that. Okay. Very healthy. But yeah, they would go to Sturgis just to check it out. And he would be like, it was so noisy. It was so noisy. He's older.
Yeah, because everyone in their motorcycles with the freaking modified exhausts and
and then they went burnouts and stuff, But I remember him telling me that, or Helen, my stepmom, telling me that they had helmets, right? And they had microphones that they could talk to each other while they're riding, so they could communicate. And my dad said, "No, we're not getting those. I don't want to hear you in my head." Why?
Wow.
I know.
It's funny. I do remember, along those lines of the story. I remember as a kid, we were up at the Santa Clara. My dad used to be property manager for a property. It was owned by the Santa Clara County Peace Officers Association. And so we spent a lot of time up there in the mountains and on this property playing and stuff. And we had the little walkie-talkies, and I remember we were hiding in the bushes or something and talking. And we were talking about some guy was riding up on his motorcycle up the road, and we're calling it out and there's a motorcycle coming. And we had no idea until later on. We were thought we were spying on him and all this stuff. His radio in his thing was picking up our walkie-talkies, but we couldn't hear him. So he was like, when we ended up seeing him later, he's like, "Oh, hey guys, I could hear you guys the whole time." I was so glad we were young kids and didn't say stupid shit or anything bad. It was just, but yeah.
I have a similar story. My ex and I were driving two separate cars, so we got the walkie-talkie things, and we were talking, and he was in a mood or something. And he sang a limerick from Perfect Circle, I think. Anyway, he sang it, right? And I thought, well, I said that, and before I could say anything, another dude jumps in and says, "That was just beautiful." Silence the rest of the way.
It's like the old days with CB radios in your cars, right? I mean, I remember we had CB radios in our cars in the 70s and early 80s all the time. Every car had it. Yeah. Dad was adamant because not only did he have it because he was used to it when he was a police officer, but then it was also just a matter from his perspective of safety for his wife and kid, if they got stranded out on the roads or something, that they'd have the CB that they could call, talk to somebody, try to get assistance, because we didn't have cell phones, kids.
We had beepers.
Not yet. This is pre-pager.
Is this car phone time? Was it?
No, this was before all that. That was CB. This is CB radios, late 70s, early 80s, Dukes of Hazzard time. Come on.
All right.
You had the CB radio.
You had to pick up the phone to find out who was calling you.
Yeah, well, we did it all the time. We turned out okay, but then again, there wasn't automated, ridiculous spam calling.
Well, there was the prank calling too, which at sleepovers was real fun. You just call up random people and then just have conversations with them, pretty much.
Your idea of fun and mine were different, but
And because your dad was a police officer, how did that affect your growing up? Like, did you do anything bad, or you know what I mean? Like, did you?
not
Like,
not a
how
lot,
did it shape
because
your youth?
when you got in trouble, you really got in trouble quick, because you were a poor reflection on him. And the biggest thing is we did not have, we didn't have toy guns because there were guns in the house, so there was to ensure that there was zero chance that you mistook something. Like I was never allowed to, the closest thing I was ever allowed to have to that was the Star Wars figures, the little itty bitty guns that the Star Wars figures had, but that was it. So, I mean, I could play with them at friends' house, like my friends had cap guns and stuff, and we'd go play cap guns and stuff, but that was it. Not even like nothing, not even a ping pong gun that shot. There was obviously not a real, because they'd load them up with ping pong balls and they'd shoot ping pong balls and stuff. And the little disc guns that would shoot the little plastic discs. Yeah, none of those things. We couldn't have any of those things. It was just not. It was just a rule in the house, and it was like, okay, whatever. I grew up okay with it.
Yeah, I grew up and I think I shot my first shotgun when I was 5. My dad's like, "Come on out here, Stephanie." They hold it up for me,
It wasn't saying that I didn't. Actually, at a very young age, I was allowed to. I was taken to the range, and dad. It was firearm safety and stuff was drilled in and stuff, and because again they were in the home and he wanted to make sure that there was a respect for them and everything else.
Yeah,
it was just It was just that there was no toys, so that you didn't think, "Oh, let me go grab dad's gun because it's a toy," right? So that was the thing.
Well, if I can just say for a second, hello, Lady Fantastic. Nice to see you.
Oh, hello, my fellow bitch who doesn't know her place.
Right?
Hey, Rob, Fat Stacks, I would like to thank you for being tolerant of crazy squirrely bitches. That I see that you have enough to hold space for that.
He's matured.
Thank you, Rob, for handling that heat.
Yeah, but I remember my brother and I would always have play Western.
Somebody's
always have double guns, and we have quick draws, and
See, look, there you go.
Oh, is that you?
It is,
bro. I'm scared.
I'm gonna send you
nothing. Take your 7-year-old self and here's the 357 Magnum. Go have some.
How was that kickback for you?
That's called gun control.
Did you fall back into your dad there?
Sledge,
that one was as bad. The worst
for you to give your opinion, but thanks for giving it anyway.
The worst was
free.
The worst was actually I remember, I think that same day, my younger brother was there, and my dad was helping him teach him to shoot, and he pulled out the 40. He was using the 45, and my dad was behind him helping him to hold it. But my dad, given my brother was so short that my dad couldn't lock his arms out because his arms were like this. So even with my dad there, because his arms were bent, when it fired, the recoil, the gun goes up, and it went right into my brother's fucking forehead. Ended up with a nice, slight burn and a big welt on his head from the recoil on it. But yeah, look at those bell bottom pants on my dad. Yeah,
apple bottom jeans, boots with bell bottom jeans. Sorry. That is. And so, what was your dad's name, or what is your dad's name?
Dad.
Okay. Daddy Fat Stacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daddy Fat Stacks. I have I'll send to you, Fat Stacks, a picture of me as a little girl, but I was like at 18 months and I was a little hellion. And it was me running around, I think, on Easter morning, not like in a onesie, not knowing what was up, but knowing I was like Godzilla.
Nice. Godzilla.
You didn't shoot your eye out, though.
Well,
you just
that's a bit.
Almost, you just hit you. I remember the first time I shot my dad's 12 gauge. I was 12 years old and I thought, anything they could do, I could do better. I could do anything better than them. And so my
No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you
yes,
can't.
yes, yes.
going.
You keep going that song. So now what had happened was he was like, oh, really? Fine. And then he took an empty beer can. He placed it in, we had a 150-acre farm. He placed it, was that baller? Oh my God. He said, ladies, come for this, then I'll make space for all y'all.
Who was that?
It was a baller.
Who was that?
His name was Mr. Fat Stacking among the ladies.
I could barely recognize you.
That's me with hair.
That's him when he was trying to find his wife.
The classic chin pose,
That's that senior portrait thing. Yeah.
Yes, they make you do that shit.
Intelligence.
That's some Olin Mills type shit.
Let
me see you and your wife. I want to see that.
Hold on, that's not me and my wife. Hold on, I'm with the.
Okay, no, if you don't want to, yeah. If it's
no, I will. I was going the wrong way. I was trying to cycle through pictures, but
girl, I know about cycling through.
There you go. The 90s, 1991.
Oh yes, with the
girl, you're hitting me hard with the memories of the polyester dreams and the velvet midsections.
The velvet midsection, yes.
Oh my God, she was gold. Bless her heart. I love it. She's so cute. Look at you, baller, Fat Stacks.
Unforgettable.
Yeah, and now she's playing freaking Star Wars Online, bossing bitches. I love it.
That's right. There's the.
I think that's so great. Oh, I have some covers of. Could I show you some comics? I have comics.
No, it's not what this show is about.
You know what I don't have? I don't have taste. But I have.
Here, I'll show you one more. I'm going to show you one more picture over. This is from our honeymoon.
Do I want to see this picture?
Don't worry, it's not.
I want to be seeing some real shit from that.
This is from the bedroom.
Oh damn! They got goofy.
Aww.
They went down to Florida and got goofy.
Actually, this is from this was LA.
LA. Sorry, from Anaheim. You went to Anaheim, or is that land?
Aww.
Yeah, it's Anaheim. Yeah.
You guys make such a cute couple too.
Look at that. Hold on a second. Hold on. I want to make sure you see
they
this.
They are, aren't they? They're like little.
They're so cute.
They're like two little Pikachus.
I know.
He's got earrings in. It's
oh my God. What are you, like part of New Kids on the Block?
I know.
Donnie Wahlberg or some shit. And then he's singing to your wife. You're like, step by step. Ooh, baby, I'm gonna get to you, girl. And she was like, okay, take it. Sorry.
That would have been 97.
Hey, love looked good on you in 97, Fat Stacks. It looks good still.
I was thin.
You still are.
I was Slim Stacks.
You are Slim Stacks, but now you got like your jowls. Now you got like, fuck off. Say something. You got that fuck off chin.
What?
What? He does. He cultivated a persona. He got the Fat Stacks fuck off chin. What?
The F around and find out.
Yes, he's got the Fat Stacks fuck off. Oh, do you want me to show you something? Do you want me to show you what mean, inappropriate bitches do?
Oh.
Thanks, Fat Stacks. Also, a really funny, campy, super hilarious issue of Supergirl. New Teen Titans, Justice League America, Supergirl with the 80s headband, with this little coming in hard. All 80. What year was this?
This got to be early
84,
80s.
June of 84.
Yeah. I was gonna say
Do you
early
know how
80s
because
he doesn't have he hasn't gotten moved into the 90s hair yet, and he's and that headband, yeah.
This is some Jane Fonda jazzercise.
This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Wow.
The 80s is the greatest thing that ever happened to you. Shut the fuck up, Jane.
No, I'm reading the message.
I know you are, and I was telling her this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to you, Supergirl, because you look rough. This ain't great. Give it 30 years, Supergirl. You're gonna get better.
Hey, you know what? I bet she's a maniac.
Yeah, I bet she probably is. You know, most of the hard ones are.
Maniac.
She's look. This is another crazy bitch. That you know what? She was told to shut up. She was told she was rude.
Come get some.
She looked like a whore, and then she said, "Oh, really? Whoop! Did I do that?" Psh, psh.
Well, it was just because of her 4.
It was just because of that. Yeah.
Hey, Rob, I sent you a couple pictures.
I love you,
okay.
Adam Hughes. Thank you, Adam Hughes, for drawing women the way they deserve to be drawn. Thank you.
You mean with organs inside?
Adam Hughes, in a world of J. Scott Campbell's, you chose truth. Thank you.
Well, it's important that we remember it as we're talking about Supergirl.
Diversity matters.
You know, we have Supergirl.
Oh my me.
Oh, it was in my blood, you know.
Can we invite I don't know, somebody on the failure force is asking if they could come fail with us. And I don't know. I'm pretty comfortable with failure forces.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I'll get it.
I don't know. Some people don't tolerate failure in the house of the Lord. But
it's important to meditate with your guns.
It is. Thank you. Yeah. You need to get centered. You need to think. You need to think center. I'm going to hit the spot.
Is that how you find 0 point? Is by fondling your trigger?
And then the last picture is because I unfortunately lost my whole family, and my brother and my dad and my grandpa were avid gun collectors, and so that befell on me. I had an armory, and I got rid of it. Obviously.
Oh, hoarder's thought you always coming at the right time. Look.
Taylor said, "Yeah." Scott's like, "Oh, what?"
Some men, I heard all they do is they get a gun and fuck the trigger.
My firearm sense was tingling. Somewhere there's a firearm being on display. Let's see. Hold on. I'm looking for. I'm gonna get you.
Don't watch out. Crazy bitches coming at you. Watch out.
Yeah, that's scary.
Message.
Crazy inappropriate bitches coming at you. Oh wait, do you know what you do something? If you do something offensive to someone else's sensibilities, they'll just have to forgive you. That's what it is. I think they just have to forgive you, but I don't know. Oh,
I figured I might fit in here because I too have been permanently kicked out of church.
Oh, good. Oh my God, we've got the blasphemers. We've failed God. We failed God.
I know that I've come to I knew I was in the right spot when cats just start showing up around my house and hang out here all the time. It's like, oh, I guess we got a bunch of familiars now.
Sometimes you get black bolted out the community because you show your true colors when bitches get attacked by petty bitches. Boomer bitches that can't grow up.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. Oh, excuse me.
My sister's husband's a minister, and he's one of 3 ministers to have formally excommunicated me.
Oh, isn't that sweet? Don't you love it when the head of it, when the decider that says I'm the word of God, and the word of God says you got to go because I don't like you? I love it when that happens.
How are you worse than Mary Magdalene? I want to know.
No, actually, she was the winner. But oh my God,
what did you do?
Oh no, like I'm fine with it. I kind of wanted to.
I am too. I'm making fun of it.
You know,
I'm not.
It's like a badge of honor.
Same.
We have our friend.
Yes, Scarlet.
We have our friends in from out of town, and I was talking about my next door neighbor is a pastor or a minister or what, I don't know what.
Yeah,
what
they're
but he's over at the Baptist church, and
they're tough there. They're tough.
so my neighbor, your neighbor is a minister or whatever. He's like, I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, how does he tolerate living next to you? I said, you know what? We don't talk. You don't talk about religion and stuff. He's just a nice guy. He doesn't throw wild parties. He doesn't,
like most ministers. Does he like to share his meat?
Ooh.
He does have a lot of he does have a lot of kids over, but they're usually out. They're all usually out in the street playing basketball.
Okay, that's good.
Because I guess he
for the
teaches
one
like
inside.
Yeah, locked up.
Nah, he's not
an institution to abuse people. The church is not an institution.
Hey, it's not the Catholic Church.
Definitely not.
He's a real nice guy, actually.
That's all you have to do, because you know what? I don't operate by labels. You know what I operate by? Content of character.
What I enjoy is having a neighbor who's like wants to be a good person. So like when the fence got damaged, he was over faster than anybody else to sit there. Did you want to split the fence so we can get it taken care of?
And that's what good people do.
He's getting a shed built. He's like, oh hey, by the way, I'm having this shed built. If you guys decide that you want to upgrade your shed, let me know. So here, I got a shed guy. He'll give you a deal. And so when I was ready for my shed, I reached out to him. He goes, yep, here's the guy. Tell him that I sent you. He'll give you this deal. And sure enough, the dude fucking gave me a great deal. And
you want me to tell you something, Fat Stacks?
The only thing I have to deal with is that he loves his leaf blower way too fucking much.
So he's like,
and you know what?
Your Tim the Toolman Taylor.
So, just send him to hell for that. But Fat Stacks, I think you made a very astute and prescient point. I don't give a fuck about what you value as long as you are good to me, to yourself, and to others. Call yourself a fucking spaghetti noodle. I don't give a fuck.
Well, I have you know that Taylor actually identifies more of a lasagna noodle.
Yeah.
He is kind of a rigatone.
I'm flat but little wavy.
Yeah.
Girl, we need some of them nematodes type shit.
Like his humor, it lands flat, but sometimes.
Exactly.
Yeah, well,
every once in a while you find a pocket of cheese.
Sometimes though, but it's just like people like to clutch their pearls and control narratives.
Yeah.
And when there's too much pearl clutching,
next thing you know, you get shot, and your pearls, you get shot, your pearls go over the place, and then your kids.
I want to take the pearls, rip them out, and be like, "You lost your marbles. Go pick them up, bitch." Excuse me.
Let's see if we can definitely get Mark demonetized with this one.
Oh, Mark doesn't care because Mark's big enough to hold space, and he's man enough to know that we don't mean hurt.
I know, but it feels like we should definitely misbehave if he's not going to be here.
Oh, we should really talk about Tom Cruise because
Tom Cruise. Okay, Tom Cruise in a tutu.
No, he's coming out with a new movie. Tom Cruise.
That actually looks kind of good though,
doesn't it? Yes.
On a Triceratops. Tom Cruise on the tutu with a Triceratops, a red nose. He needs to have probably like one of them purple, like fancy lady hats.
Hey, I am feeling it. I'm feeling shunned.
You're feeling shunned?
Yeah.
If you are already excommunicated and we want to reinstate you, does that mean you have to be communicated?
Yeah. Means I have to like
we'll throw holy water at
dunk my head under oil and like.
You're not a failure, but just because
we'll anoint you with the oil.
Oh shit. I thought I was a failure.
Damn it, we saw your ceiling.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
We now know that Lady F is fancy. She's got cathedral ceilings.
Yeah, it means the hardwood doesn't match the drapes.
Don't judge me, bitches.
All I know is you live in a cathedral now.
No, the new Tom Cruise movie looks good because he's not playing Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's playing a buffoon, which is more fitting.
Descendant.
What'd you say, Taylor?
It looks like it's a descendant of Dr. Strangelove.
Exactly, it is. Oh. How is it? Why is it? What is it? It's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Digger.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to see Odyssey on Monday.
I'm seeing
Have you read the book?
I think it's good.
Have you read?
I did. I read the book, and its
Odyssey and
prequel.
the Aeneid, because the Aeneid is Virgil's version of the Odyssey. That's the Romanized.
No, I read the Iliad and the Odyssey.
So I did Iliad and Odyssey. Those are Homer. But then there's Virgil basically co-ops all that bullshit in Rome. And then also there's Herodotus who, anyways.
It makes sense. I mean, all the Romans did was plagiarize the Greeks.
They co-opt. All Rome ever did was assimilate and co-opt, kind of like America.
All
Or
we ever
somebody else
do
that we
is
can't say.
we stand on the heads of the
Is it
giants
even
who went
real?
before us, and we take their knowledge and we take it forward.
I mean, at least they admitted they like butt stuff.
Oh, it's getting admitted now. It's coming out.
Yeah.
The butt. Oh, excuse me.
Who would have known that Taco Bell would have caused explosive diarrhea?
I know, right? Taco Bell.
Taco Bell will save us all.
Huh?
You did your work, Taco Bell.
I mean, really? Like, who would have thought?
Well, and also in the Midwest here, the world is on fire and trying to like murder all of us. So
Yeah, wear a mask when you go outside, please. Okay.
Well, I'm just glad that it's not
I do in
California for
general.
once
just
it's
to
on
keep
fire.
this visage.
Hey, for real. In 95, these motherfuckers are crazy. I know what they're trying to do in 95. More dead than alive. Fuck all the government trying to hurt people. We didn't pay you taxes to be dickwads and to suck other people's. Excuse me. Excuse me. I
And then in
choked on something.
'98, we all rotate.
Oh, that's right.
We
But in
try not to
97,
hate
you
and
was in
love your
heaven.
mate. In '98, we all rotate. Try not to hate, love your mate.
In 97, you was in heaven.
I can't believe we all survived Y2K. Really,
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Oh, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ!
I didn't even know what I was going to do. I didn't even know.
The world was gonna end. Airplanes were gonna fall out of the
I
sky.
think it did. What if it did?
Rations, be prepared.
Yeah, really. What if it did? And this is now the simulation.
And we're in hell.
That just proved that life is nothing but disappointments.
I know,
No.
right?
No, life
I was
is literally a
expecting
Mad
holographic
Max.
universe.
And all I got was like a rolling over of the odometer.
Time's not real. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's only time is just a measurement between two bodies in motion. That means it's only it's always relative. It's not real.
Oh,
But what if I'm not in motion?
Then you are monad. You have become. You don't need to move. If you get it, then you realize you're deconvoluting everything around you because it's just a fractal of what you think. But
can you like? Can
What
you like
happens
mail
when
me
you
some of those
sleep on it?
shroom stuff?
No,
I was gonna
I'll
say,
probably
dude,
have the
it's
literature.
too-
I don't
I
need
need-
drugs when I got books.
I need-
I don't want books. I just want to.
Hey.
I just want to become enlightened without reading.
Oh, hey guys, for none of you that have money for drugs, buy a fucking book. It's cheaper. I don't mean that for you,
You
Taylor.
can
I got
use-
the
you
drugs
can-
for you.
Then
But
you,
I'm
then you
gonna
can use
give
it.
them the book name.
Can we get old books and can we roll it and smoke the mold?
No,
Yeah.
because the old books you have to smell.
You can use
to
that
give
with
you
your
good-
comic books.
They
Yeah,
should
don't
try
you-
that slogan for the public library.
Blasphemer.
If you can't afford
You
drugs,
should
try
find a
us.
really good, like a Hulk
What book is
181
this?
and, like,
Is this
roll it
the
up
good
and
book
smoke
of the
it.
Lord? No, it's not the good book of the Lord. The good book of the Lord is not a good book. This is the truth.
I'll put that on a T-shirt for you, Steph.
Thank you. Can you
Burn
put
it.
lyrics
Burn
on
it.
more
Burn
shirts
it.
for me too?
Oh, my sketches.
And
So-
build me a bridge. I'll burn it down.
I can't
Nice of you to
find my
join
squirrel.
us,
So
Mark.
one, I have my squirrel girl, but she's
I got
somewhere
that-
and I
I got
can't
the
find her
bridge one
right
ready.
now because I'm a squirrely bitch. And two, the other one, a Valkyrie, Steven Spock a long time ago said he really, really liked it. And so when I sent Steven Spock like an AOK, I sent him the Valkyrie one. And
That
so
was- that
he
was great. I
replied in
liked
the
it.
comments, he said that, hey, I have that up in my room now. He's like,
Aw.
I have that hung in my room. But
Oh,
yeah.
sad. Like I wish if I made something like Rob would hang it up. You know.
Well, I
his
bet the
room.
thing that you
But-
sent to Legion to Mark, he
Yeah.
would hang it up. I think he's hung it. It's probably somewhere. We just don't see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mark.
I
he's
don't know.
hard.
Mark, did you hang up that picture I made for you or
Just
no?
say yes, Mark, or I'll kill you. Oh shit!
I
I'm
know
gonna get
he
killed.
framed. I know he framed the sketches I did. For
Yeah,
his
no,
kids'
I meant
building.
the Avatar. I meant the Avatar sketch.
I know.
I
I know.
made that.
Avatar. I think
I
he
thought
took
that
off
one was
plastic
funny,
off them.
If any of you send me anything, I'm gonna hang it right behind my toilet.
Okay, I'm gonna send you some truck nuts.
Behind your toilet. Yeah, I
Well,
guess.
that way I can look at it when I'm touching my wiener and peeing.
Truck nuts.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you need is some truck nuts
Yeah.
to look at.
If you're a
while
girl, you're
fap,
gonna want it in front of you. So.
or while you piss, be like, "Thanks, America," and then you ring the truck
I
nuts.
live in the land of truck nuts. I don't need any more.
Hey, in a world of truck nuts, be a commode. Hey, do you know where the word commode comes from?
Komodo dragon.
No, that's a
Oh.
different. That's kimono, I think.
Community.
But whatever.
A kimono is what a Japanese woman wears.
Yeah, kimono or whatever. But it's also a dragon, isn't it?
Komodo dragon.
Komodo. Okay, so that's a location, I think, in Japan or something, or in Asia somewhere, right? Komodo. That's an Asian location.
Like an Asian gang. I think they were Asian.
Right. This is the mark of the Komodo. No,
watch what you say now.
Commode, Commodus. They hated Commodus so bad. Commodus was such a shitty leader that they named the shitter after Commodus.
They should have named it after Caligula.
Do you remember? There are other things. Caligulae means tiny boots, little boots.
Nice. I'm proposing right here and now we rename it the Trumper.
I ain't lying. You know what?
We don't talk
the
political
rumpet,
talk here.
The rumpert.
Oh, we're talking
Rumpert.
toilets.
I know.
That's not political.
Komodo is in Indonesia.
Is it? Okay, sorry, I'm ignorant.
No. Some would say that
geographically-
Indonesia isn't part of the Asian area. Yeah.
It's Indochina, I would say. Is Indonesia, or is it Polynesia?
Okay.
You're right.
It's in the APAC region. How's that?
Oh, wait. APAC, not AIPAC, but APAC.
APAC.
Yeah,
Asia Pacific.
That's it.
Asia
the eye
Pacific.
hard.
Asia Pacific.
Thank you. Okay. The Asian Pacific.
As opposed to EMEA or North America, South America.
Thank you.
Or the
And
Orient.
Africa.
That's all you.
Well, we don't use that word anymore.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, no.
But I just
I'm
To
walking
show
out to the
it's
John to have
inappropriate
it sit
to
on the
use it.
trumpet. It doesn't sound bad. No, because you know what? Basically, my butt is. It's an ash trumpet. You're welcome.
Got it. Yeah, no, I'm here. You got to
Commode,
yeah.
Commodus. Isn't that so funny? I thought that was
Some of
hilarious.
us are a walking orchestra. We got a trumpet out the back and a flute in the front, and
all
I saw
kind
an
of bullshit
Instagram
coming
post
out.
yesterday that's sure to be
and
real.
and then nobody wants to play any of them.
Yeah. There's an Instagram post. If I can find it, I'll share it with you all. That says that fart gas might prevent Alzheimer's. So
What?
Yeah, I bet you it does.
What?
You better get out all that
My
fucking
algorithm
methane
is
or that
really
shit's gonna
goddamn weird.
cross-link. Huh?
I click on a lot of t-shirt and clothing ads that are disturbing just to see if they're converting and how they look, honestly. And so my algorithm on Instagram is a hot goddamn mess. Like some of the did I share the hat with you, Steph?
No,
I'll share it with you. You might find it amusing, or you might be like, "What the fuck?" But either way, it'll be
I'll
funny.
just I
Flute
I
in the
say
front,
please.
trombone in the back. Oh, my friend,
Yeah.
Clifford. I love you.
Yay!
I love him.
See, now we can start the party.
We don't have a lot of time, and also Mark isn't here for me to argue with. So that's good. That's good.
Okay, now let's change the narrative quick on here. So before when he gets back, it's like, oh my God, this is such a lip. You're so lip-tarded. Just kidding. There are no.
Then you don't invite me to that party.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
I
I'm
does it
avatarded.
make you feel? Does it make you feel good, Cliff, that when you show up, then people get all excited?
I
It
do.
would make
warms
me.
my heart.
It would make
It
me
does.
feel
It
good.
does. And I never have like enough time for
I love
everyone and
you, Cliff.
everything.
I love every
Yesterday
minute
Oh,
you
Cliff.
spend around us.
But you're a powerful finisher.
I have been told.
No, he is our power finish. Like you are.
I'm
What
ju-
is it called?
Listen, just show me, a dirty toilet and 2 bottles of shampoo, and I can do it.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Forgive me,
I
Father.
want
God.
now. All of a sudden, Madam, I'm thinking of your new art piece. Here is think Rosie the Riveter, but Cliff with 2 bottles of shampoo
White tea.
and a toilet in the background.
White
Just
love
Saying,
is blessing.
I can do it.
With my hands.
With me in the background being
I
like,
feel bad throwing that joke around. It's been over a year, but I am tickled pink by it. And a lot of people are grossed out even by like a quarter of the thought, and that makes me feel bad too. You know?
I think it's hilarious.
And honestly, in my personal perspective, it wasn't that bad, because if it was so bad, I wouldn't have been able to be like, all right, that's it. You and me, shampoo bottle. We're gonna clean this toilet.
You own it.
That I was going to find out.
Own the narrative, and you control the narrative, and then you make it your own.
I sat there like a bitchy older sister and watched Game Theory at its best.
That day, Cliff was the real MacGyver.
I missed all of the fun.
It was kind of shitty. Don't worry about it.
No, Taylor.
Because
Taylor, you and I,
we had the next port. Yeah.
You and I got to have breakfast, bitch about how cliquey everybody was,
Yes,
and then we rated the goddamn refrigerator at the buffet.
Who was
because we were like, oh, it's clearly sponsored by Pepsi. Take everything you want.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was one of my favorite moments of the weekend.
Because I don't know anything about clicks. I'm too dumb and oblivious. I was having too much fun just looking at all the colors.
Well, so
I just remember Cliff bedazzling my legs for me, and I just
you were clicking with me.
You know, but it was really funny. No, I was telling Taylor how it's just too hard, you know, to just, there's so much I want to do. And like, you know, and in my mind, I just want to get my own gangle of people and just run around place to place, but that's not realistic. Right. So, but even in the slips of those cracks, I still couldn't get like any gangle. It was basically, I ran place to place and joined other people in their activities.
You being with us. We held you.
That was my experience was similar, Cliff. Like I was on my own most of the weekend and just kind of.
So it was like a ping pong, and then I actually had a good time alone. And right after I had a good time alone, I found out that my aunt passed away. And then E-Man came running out of the crowd upstairs to find me.
I love him. E-Man held space. So look,
E-Man brought glow sticks to our hotel rooms.
This is what I remember. So,
and we had a fabulous Saturday night in the hotel room. That was fantastic.
We had a nucleus. Me and Madam and Christina Payne had a sweet nucleus, and we was having riffraff around.
But Lady F, Caroline had her vision and created her vision. Unlike me, she wasn't about, okay, I want to go out there and do things with everybody. She was like, no, I want my suite to be a hub of entertainment where people can just come and go as they please. And she succeeded in her vision.
Actually, that was my vision.
That was Madam's.
That was my vision. I knew we would want space to entertain.
So but Madam knew she wanted space. I knew I wanted fuckery. So I brought the fuckery to the space.
I volunteered to sleep on the couch in the extra space because I wanted to have that room.
Was that the one fold out, or that was the different suite has the fold out?
That suite had I think there wasn't a fold out. Was it a fold out?
Okay, right. Because
I think I just crashed on it like every night.
Right, because when I was looking at the room,
you made it. Yes,
when I was
made it a queen thing.
This year, certain rooms, there were a couple suite rooms in there, but not the corner of the building. You guys chose the corner of the building.
Yeah, I slept with Christina, but our bed was huge because I didn't even care. I was just like,
see, I care. I need my own space.
She cared. That's why we got the suite, and she got her own room. I don't care because I'm like a kid at summer camp. Let's get this done quick. I want to go look at all the books. You know, that's the way I was.
Christine and I are getting in cosplay.
They were doing cosplay. I was like, "What's this? What's this? What's this? What'd you get, Cliff?" Taylor showed me his drink. I was so like worn out. Not his drink. I met him at the bar. We had drinks. He showed me his books. He got a really cool indie. Then you showed me.
Yeah, well, we definitely had fun at the bar. You and me and stuff. Like, and I had a lot of little fun moments, but yeah.
So next time we do this, then what we have to do is you need to talk to girls. So girls are better at planning and keeping things cohesive. Well, Fat Stacks is good too, but I'm sorry, Fat Stacks. I love you.
I'm only fine.
No. Listen, the people who plan everything, you have to leave them alone because planning is exhausting.
I
can't bother Rob and I can't bother Dave too much because they have their own whirlwind of hell that they've unleashed on themselves.
Planning is exhausting, but it is also necessary if you want to see everybody. You know?
Yeah, but you got to do it loose. You have to make loose plans.
Yeah, no. Next time I
play paintball or something.
My expectations have been reset. Next time I will be the mobile suite room. I will go wherever I feel I should be, and that's it.
Oh,
You
so
know?
you're not even gonna get a suite?
No, I mean, I know. I mean, I will.
You're just gonna jump from room to room. You don't even need to.
Right. I'm just gonna go place to place. You know?
I was also pretty unhealthy.
Do you have floor I can sleep on?
I had some pretty bad health shit that weekend myself, so like, that was also a contributing factor to my weekend. But I will do it differently.
I know, but we had the best. We had the best bitch fest.
We did. I mean, it was fantastic.
Ever.
Again, I am
It
not.
was so good.
I'm not complaining about any of the moments I spent with any of you people. It's you people.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I
there
heard
are
that.
other moments.
I heard that.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny because I don't actually have any complaints about hanging out with anybody. My only actual complaint was like, okay, A, B, and C are over here, X, Y, and Z are over there. Neither the twain shall meet. And let me tell you, Vogs is a freaking champ. That kid,
I love him.
You know, who's not really a kid anymore.
So much. He's such
because
a
the
sweetheart.
fact that he ran between the
Everybody.
art auction on Saturday night and
precious.
wherever it was the others were hanging out, and
I
he
love
would
Vogs.
go back and forth to keep and just interact with everybody.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
Well,
good Lord, because it wasn't short. It was like multiple blocks up to the art show.
Because he's got a big
is
heart,
what
and all
Vogs
he
would
wanted
do.
to
Yeah,
do
he's
is
got a
be
big
around
heart.
people.
I don't
he
have that
loves.
kind of energy.
This is what Vogs would do. He would run up to me and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And then he would like run away.
He's a
You
hero.
know, and then he'd be like run back, but only for like a minute, and then he would like,
Yeah,
run
but
away.
he's like Superman. He zooms in. You good?
I mean
Okay.
this.
He
I mean
zooms
this
out.
in a good way, in the positive aspect.
What?
Boggs is a puppy.
I know, but a
yes.
precious,
Oh my god, he's
but
precious.
not bad puppy. He's a good,
No,
strong,
he's
good
like-
puppy.
He just wants to be loved and lick your face.
Oh.
Well, he loves too. He doesn't.
I
he
wouldn't,
shouldn't want
I
love,
wouldn't
but he
include the
gives
lick
it.
your face part, but sure.
Yeah, I know.
He is a golden retriever of a human, and that's beautiful to me.
Yeah, I mentioned
No,
it. I mentioned it in a positive. I mentioned it in a
is-
positive way. But
I know
like,
you did.
Yeah. And the thing is like
I know
he
you
also
did.
will just vanish to go do whatever little mission he has set for himself.
And
which
that's
love.
why I don't blame him or get mad. It's like he needed to do something.
But also, like if Vogs knows that you're looking for World's Finest 117,
He will
like
find it.
he'll show up like 3 hours later. He's like, Cliff, did you see in aisle 1600 that dude has a World's Finest 117?
yeah.
No, he's like that. He's them data
Aw.
collectors. He be knowing.
So yeah, he just like moves around. I don't know. This is why I think everybody gives Vogs stuff. Like the first night there last year, and when we were in the pre-show, I grabbed things for him. Look, it's island non-native lad.
What?
I had to get that out this so I could remember. Oh God.
What? Did you just notice Mark? And you're like, oh,
Oh my god, Mark's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
How's it going, buddy?
Mark, how are you?
I'm ravaged from the water park.
this is the
yesterday.
tannest
My
I have
eyes-
ever seen you in
Chlorine?
4 years.
You think you're tanner than I am.
He is. I've never seen Mark this tan. Never.
He's a
Feel
cooked
like I
crab.
Line, so.
I have bad allergies, and any and everybody's eyes gets wonky when you swim for a long time or too much chlorine.
The chlorine.
And it happens to me like it happens to everybody. But yesterday, like all the way to the point of me going to sleep last night, and even since I woke up, my eyes are just fucked up.
Do you have clear eyes? Like
I have literal clear eyes, Brandon. I also have Roto, and I tried to put Roto drops in last night. And the second it touched it literally felt like I put acid in my eyes. So it's just been like every couple minutes, my eyes just sting real bad, and they overwater, and then it makes your nose run and stuff. Like it's flushing out the chlorine. It was just, I don't know, just.
Do you need
it
to
just
get
hit
some
me
steroid drops or something for your eyes?
super bad. We have those too. I just haven't put any in yet. I'll just
Yeah,
let
I'm
them
gonna try
run.
that.
I'm just gonna put an asterisk in this. Does the ocean do that to you?
Like if you stay out there long enough, not from the salt, but just from water, just from swimming, but in a very small bit where like you swim a lot, it might water out like 1 or 2 times kind of thing. But it did it like we left the water park at like 6:30, and it was doing it to the point of me going to bed, even since I woke up this morning.
So then here's your sign that parks with multiple people in water packed with chlorine, probably not as good as the ocean.
Oh, definitely not, for sure. I mean, but
you had to do it for your babies because you're a good. Sorry,
I'm very, very, very aware there was just excessive amount of chlorine. But
I didn't realize. Well, your body told you that. You didn't know going in, I bet, because I wouldn't have known. And then your body was like, "Oh, this is gross."
Well, it's a normal thing to happen, just not to this extreme degree. It's been crazy.
You think it was the heat or something?
Where are you, Mark? Where are you?
Right now, I'm on Earth.
Oh, 616?
Can you be more specific?
Yeah. I'm on. Right now, I'm on St. Simon Island
in North America.
Yeah, it's somewhere off the Atlantic in the south. Calm down.
Yeah. I'm on St. Simon Island right now.
It's off the coast where he lives.
Cool.
Yeah. Somewhere. Somewhere.
The coast of Georgia. There's not a lot of it. There's only like 100 in Georgia.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I'm surprised the lighthouse doesn't keep you awake at
You're
night.
on Earth Prime, and then
It's over there.
Mark's on 616. I'm in a war of the 7 realms, basically. I'm in a war with the 7 realms. And I'm just
How are
like
y'all
hella
doing
going
today?
through them all, starting fires.
Saying that makes me immediately think, did y'all watch House of the Dragons?
Yes.
I never do.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what it's about.
Yes.
Dragon.
Oh, hey, watch Flight of the Dragons, and then we can talk, Mark.
Cliff, did you watch it?
No.
Taylor, you caught up?
Not yet. It's on my to-do list for this weekend, but I also want to see the Odyssey, so we'll see what wins.
I'm going today
I
at
wanna see
3:15. I'm so excited to see
Nice.
that shit, dude.
Oh my God, Flight of Dragons from 1982.
It's so amazing. It's more accurate than you could ever imagine.
So is Reign of Fire.
I'm not going to watch that Christian Bale movie, but
I saw Puff the Magic
True
Dragon.
Grants.
Did he live down by the sea?
I did. The man
Did
in the
he
land
frolic
called
in the
Hanalei.
mist in a land called Hanalei?
Exactly.
I really watch. You got
This look-
Flight
this
of the Dragons
legitimately
is for
looks cool.
free on YouTube. You can watch it for free.
The animation in this looks very familiar.
It is. It's like by The Hobbit. The people like Rankin
That's
Bass, I think.
Yeah, but with a bigger budget.
Well, still
The-
watch this. It's really crazily. It's just, I don't know, man. I think it's so much better than anything you got on HBO nowadays. I tried watching Guardian of Thrones and Houses of Dragon. It's just like, oh my
House of
God,
Dragons is
why are they
legitimately-
queefing black clouds in a tent? I can't.
It's legitimately really good. And the Queefing Black Clouds in a Tent, that's like season 2 of Game of Thrones. That's
Well, I
like,
can't do
that's
that.
12 years ago, Caroline. Catch up.
I'm not over it. I'm still hung up on a black queef in a
Stay-
tent.
that-
Wait,
that
I'm so
happened.
confused. Caroline, are you still upset about Game of Thrones?
She's
So here's
referencing the Red
gonna-
Witch. Remember Stannis's witch that did the
Yeah.
black cloud queefing? That's all I can think of.
I
from
don't
that.
Yeah, that was not.
Can we have a minute?
Did you
The
watch
Red
your
Witch
wife
is
give
just
birth?
winning
Mark?
on their period.
That was a one-off queef.
Did you
Caroline.
watch your wife
It's
give birth?
Fine.
I saw something about a little queefy egg, black egg queef vapors, and I'm like, this is some bullshit. And then Dinklage came on, and I was like, what the fuck is this? But anyways,
No, you would like it legit. You would get
my
into
brother
it
was
because of
telling
how-
me
how
this.
deep
Saying,
the lore
listen,
is
can you
and
give me a
stuff.
chance to talk? My brother
Yeah.
tried to show me this
You need
like
one?
over 15 years ago, and he said, "Hey, this is really good. You might dig it." So I watched a couple of episodes with him, and my true bitchy assessment, because I'm a bitch, was like, "Ew, this ain't shit compared to talking dumb." And then, yeah,
You're not the only one that has that knee-jerk reaction to it.
it was a knee jerk to 2 episodes, 12
Yeah.
or 14 years ago, you know?
Yeah.
So
Hi, Izzy.
Hey,
There's a
guys.
couple
The queef
people
bothered
that are
me.
in the chat regularly when we're talking about it on Sunday nights. that-
let's talk more about it, Mark, behind the
Make that
scenes, and I'm
reference.
open to listening.
No, you just need to watch it, then we can talk about it.
I don't like George R.R. Martin. I think he's stupid.
Did you
Yeah,
read that
but
book
we're
I gave you?
talking about the book.
Did you read that book I gave you
You need
yet?
to watch the show.
Eckhart
instead.
Tolle, no, he's a dumbass.
Oh my
Why
god!
read Eckhart Tolle when there's so many better? Why read Eckhart Tolle when I could read the Rig Veda and the Upanishads from the Rig Veda?
Because you haven't read it. That's why I gave it to you. So
Everything
you would read it. And then
Oh,
you
it's
could say he's an
intentional.
idiot.
He's an accumulation of a lot of different.
He's an
Yes.
amalgamation
Yes.
of all of Eastern philosophies that I'm
That, but
actually.
you can't like discredit that because like
I'm
you
not
gotta
going to
think
discredit him.
a
It's
great
not rich
example,
enough for me.
Carolyn, well, I don't know. Get into it, because a great comparison would be like trying to discredit Bruce Lee because he's an amalgamation of all these other different martial arts studies.
You're
when
fine,
he literally
you're right.
trimmed the fat off of all of them and made the most efficient.
He's an
one.
ambassador of the knowledge. He speaks the lay language. I see what you say.
No, I'm just saying
He's making it
compiles
accessible.
all the things that work from many different systems into a really good discipline. I highly recommend that.
I concur. I think I agree with you.
And even if you want to look at a different way, it's a great door opening into a lot of different things you might not have gone to yet.
I understand. Just
that
like Carl
ambassador
Sagan.
angle you said.
Carl Sagan is the same thing. I get it.
He's just a science communicator.
But it's the same principle, taking things that are hard for people to understand or digest and delivering it in the simplest way they know how.
Yeah,
so
like
that
that astrophysicist, Mike Tyson.
You know what, Rob? You know what, Mark? Just say, not quite, so you can make your point unique, and I'll agree with whatever you say. Okay?
Well, I'm just saying, like, Eckhart doesn't just tell you about other stuff.
You're right.
He has
You're
his
right.
own thing, his own
It's true.
philosophy to offer.
His own awakening. Yeah.
You're right. I don't know about any of these things. You guys are right.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't know you can know stuff by osmosis just by looking at the book.
I'll let
the cover and just like
An intellectual literary snob. I'm sorry, Pop Sadik. It's not about me being a snob. It's that I'm very literal, and sometimes it's hard for me to see. And so when I come off and it appears argumentative, I'm really trying to draw parallels. But my whole life, I've always been called a bitch or a snob when really all I'm trying to do is connect. But I see what you mean, Pops.
You should definitely give it a shot. I think you'd like it.
All right. I will, little bro.
It's definitely up your alley. I don't
mean to ever make you feel belittled. I just feel not heard a lot.
I recommend The Power of Now over The Awakening. The Power of Now is actually a utility book.
I think I gave you a New Earth, right? Or what did I give you? The orange one.
Lady F, you ain't no female dog to me, okay?
Power Now, I think. Yeah.
Lady F, you're no female dog to me.
I'm not a female dog to you?
Yeah, you're no female dog to me. I love you, girl.
Oh.
She's just misunderstood.
We love you, Caroline. Rob, I sent you something. Can you, if you want to, can you throw those up on the air real quick for someone in the chat in the
Women
panel
like
here?
just don't care.
They are reminding everybody that you can actually listen to the audiobooks for Game of Thrones if you're into audiobooks. They have them available on the Libby app.
I think the last thing I actually read, that was there, Cliff.
Who's that beautiful man? Oh, it's when you were bedazzling her gorgeous legs. I love this.
I thought those were all little pieces of toilet paper from Razor Cut.
I was about to say, Cliff looks so uncomfortable.
Well, he was doing his best, and it was a lot of detailed work because he had to bedazzle.
Female leg on me. Oh my
whole
goodness,
hat.
there's
He didn't
something
even
wrong
care, though.
here.
He did it
I
well.
don't even think I asked. I just demanded he do that.
She did.
Look at him. He's so happy and kind of embarrassed. He's like, I've never touched a woman this closely in my life.
That's very true.
I love it, Cliff. But you were just like, okay. Like after I had I total dick to you and did a really mean
Honestly, if I were dishing out punishments, I would have wrapped Madam's legs around you and made you bedazzle them in that proportion.
I know you would have. And I would have done it too because I'm a fucking wuss. I'm not fine. Where do you want me to put it?
Hey, I know I did good work. I know
You did great work.
You did great work. Do you know why? Because
Claremont
Chris
popped off at least
Claremont
twice.
came up to her before we were in the middle of line, said to her, "Hello, my Frost," and I was like,
And I didn't know who that was.
I knew who it was. Nobody
that
else
he's
did. I was like, and then we got back up to there, and it was. And then he didn't ask anybody for a picture. He asked her. He's like, "Can I get a picture?" And then when you see the picture, she's got half of her boobs smushed to his chest, and he's got a big old smile, like.
Yes, and thank you. I love this story because it proves that I was right the entire time. And
you know,
everybody made
Jewel-
faces when I was like, "No, you got to bring titties to Chris Claremont. He
No,
loves
I
them."
said that. I said that she's got to be my bait.
Right,
Yeah,
but I
Steven
said it to
said,
the
like, you're coming
others
with me.
first, and everyone just dismissed me. And then your story became proof.
No,
I'm not
I
really
said,
able to do that. So next time I decide to go in, I'm going to bring like a pocket pussy or like a little fleshlight and just hold
No,
it in
that's
one
not
hand.
all
with
No,
my
about
Mark,
phone
you just
and
bring
then-
your
No, do it right.
I didn't give anybody
and
cleavage.
put a
It's
green,
just-
No,
a
think
jeans
Steven
I
red
said,
brought
shirt.
X-Men
I'll be
129. I
Just
brought
bring a
X-Men
rack.
129, the first appearance of Kitty Pryde and White Queen, or Emma Frost. Sorry, Emma Frost, and she
She was
dressed
White
up
Queen
as
then.
Emma Frost.
She was White Queen then.
She was whipped cream.
White Queen.
Yes.
At
You
that
know,
time.
I wonder if getting two creators who diametrically oppose one another is the secret to great comics.
John
Because the
Byrne.
more I learn about how much these two gentlemen, Chris Claremont and John Byrne, were at each other's throats, the more I'm like, wow, it's amazing. These stories were so good. They hated each other
Yeah.
so much.
I think they
Sometimes
used
it's-
like
But I
Hegelian
think that's part of the,
dialectic.
that was
Best, yeah.
that was how they were able to get the best out of each other.
Mhm. Yeah, you know,
There's
pressure.
an
It was
interview with-
manipulative and cruel to milk them that way.
There's an interview with Byrne
Was
in the
it though?
Times, like
It
today
brought
or
out the
yesterday,
best.
and like he basically is like, "I'm a sad, lonely man with no friends." That was pretty much the entire interview.
Well, his book right now outperformed any X-Men title that's
yeah,
out
he
there
just
right
did
now.
it because he was a sad, lonely man with no friends, so he made the book. And then now he's still a sad, lonely man, and he stopped writing it because he just got tired. He's like, "I know how it should end. I'm just tired." Like,
Izzy, I have a question for you.
Yeah, go for it.
How hazy is it there? And are you wearing a mask when you go outside?
No. So
Why not?
Because no.
I
It
think
wasn't. It was. Only
your
bad,
throat will
it was.
start to
It
burn
was.
eventually.
It was only really bad. 2 days ago. So like,
Were
and
you
I was
wearing a
indoors
mask?
that whole day.
Oh, okay, good.
So I was indoors practically that whole day, but I smelled it from the window because I had the kitchen windows usually open.
What happened?
Dealt it.
So the wildfires in Ontario,
Oh.
they affect New York.
And
So-
Wisconsin.
Yeah,
they're
New
hitting
York
us
smells
pretty
like
hard.
New York smells like maple,
Oh, well, you need
and
to.
it's
It's
orange.
You need to
better
write
than when
them
New
a
York
strongly
normally
worded
smells like
letter
that.
thanking them.
That's got to be a better smell than the normal smell
Yeah.
of New York.
I don't. That's kind of hard to say sometimes. But Cliff, you had it too, right? I'm sure you
Oh
had
yeah,
it.
really bad. But we
Yeah.
still
Uh-oh.
have it.
Hey, Blicky. What up, AR?
So this is interesting. Yesterday morning when I got up, it was like okay,
Yeah.
right? But we still had the poor warning, the poor air quality warning, and we still have it. We have it now through Sunday.
Yeah.
And then the same thing this morning. It wasn't so bad when I went to the car, but by the time I pulled into work, it was like, oh God, this again.
Yeah. I had to go to Brooklyn yesterday, so that's all I know.
Is
But
it
the day-
hazy
like
in
I said,
Brooklyn?
It's hazy
hazy?
all over New York. The entire
Oh.
state.
Hey,
It's another
Izzy,
hazy shade of winter, but in the
Izzy,
summer.
Izzy, will you please wear a mask if you can get one?
See, this is what I'm saying. Like,
Fine,
this is
Izzy.
important.
I'm living. I'm fine. I'm
No,
indoors.
your
No,
throat is gonna
I
hurt.
know-
And it's gonna go down to your lung. Like, trust
I
me.
be-
never
Wear a
hurt
mask.
me.
I've
did it during
experienced this
COVID.
multiple times. I think I'll be okay.
I don't think you understand, but I love you, and I'm not going to talk about it in front because I respect your choice, and we can talk backstage.
Okay, let's
Or
just
in
remember
messages.
he's a man. They're typically kind of slow. That's it.
I know.
You know, they
I
can't
know.
all be Rob and Tim.
I understand.
Regularly,
For the
in
most
New
part,
York
I will
every
tell you
day,
this much.
it's probably
For the most
cleansing
part,
to him.
I've been working from home. Only yesterday I went out for work purposes, and it doesn't affect me because I'm in a train station that's only a block away from my home.
Then you know.
So I'm good.
I will say,
Okay.
Pops, just so you know, I just got in a brand new blend of wood pellets for the pellet smoker
This man.
that are
I got some
maple
pellets.
pecan bourbon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking fabulous.
I got some pecans and some cashews right now.
speaking
Go get 'em.
to Pops, your package should arrive tomorrow, from what I saw.
What are you talking about, Pops
Why am I
package
never
for?
invited to your
Well, Pop has a
because
nice
everybody
package.
talks about Pop's package.
Yeah, he has a nice package coming. It's a good one.
I'm sorry, Pops.
It's a fun package.
I feel
I
dirty.
wish I had a nice package coming, but that has not been in the cards.
You got a package on your way
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, Cliff. Maple pecan bourbon pellets, and the other one I got was apple whiskey. So it's a mix
Ooh.
of apple
Bottom
with
jeans,
bourbon
boots with the
barrels all mixed
Are
together.
you gonna mix
I used it.
together? Or do-
No, it's already a mix. It's a blend.
Oh, okay.
So they call it apple whiskey, and I actually used those pellets last night. I was smoking some pork ribs, and smelled wonderful.
Yeah,
It
cool.
was, and it tasted good too.
I may get some. All right. So for those of you who do not own a smoker and you have to do things the Cliff way,
Get
I
3.
get the pellets and I get my roaster and I put the pellets in the roasting pan and then cover it with hot water. And then the meat that I'm smoking goes into the rack above, and then I
The
wrap
meat
that
you're
tight
smoking has
in
nothing to do with
foil and
smoke.
stick it in the oven, and then
Why
like
is smoking
create
question mark?
the illusion.
Oh wait, you do it in the oven?
Right. I don't have
Oh.
a smoker and I don't have a barbecue, so like I have to use the
Yeah,
illusion.
To
Yeah, but
cigarette-
I mean, just be careful with that because you don't want to get smoke in the house like that.
No,
Set off
Rob,
your
you
smoke
do it.
Don't you got the air
Rob,
thing?
it's really
You
easy
got
because
the
you
air
don't
vent?
put
It's
in
not
like
good
a
to
ton of
vegan that
pellets.
smoke,
You
yeah.
just put a few at the bottom, cover it with the hot water, right? So that it releases, you know.
Cliff, will you wear a mask next time you make this?
I got an air vent in my kitchen.
Well, I understand, but still, if
This
you,
is
it's-
my air vent.
It's easy to
That my
overwhelm
butt.
and get
First
smoke in
off,
the.
I have these everywhere I go.
You
Good.
work in an office. You work in a doctor's office, don't you? Something like that.
I
Some
work
kind
in
of-
a clinical. I work in a clinical program.
Yeah, doctor's office. That's a doctor's office in my view. Different type of doctor.
Okay, back to the intelligent people on the
It's a
page.
brain
simple
office.
man.
It's a brain office. That's all it is. I am a simple person, and I'm happy to be a simple person.
You're a simple person. You get to work mostly from home. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I have to work from. I got to work in the office the next 2 weeks, man. That sucks.
Okay, you'll remember why you want to wear a mask then, I bet you.
Nah, we're gonna be in 4 World
You'll be like,
Trade.
"Oh my
We'll
God,
probably
humans are
something's
gross."
just gonna go right into the wall or something like that.
Oh,
That's a
we
little
lost
different.
Taylor. He's
Hi,
so
Taylor.
Oh, Taylor just went.
He smoke bombed off her.
He got smoked
did.
bombed. He's all this talk of mask. He was like, I gotta go.
Did you guys see all the haboobs here in Phoenix lately?
Habibi, Habuba.
Haboobs?
No, there's a lot of boobs in Phoenix. I
Oh my
figured
god,
that part.
speaking of boobs, I gotta go. I'm gonna go
Oh,
poop.
It's called a haboob, and it's a big dust storm, like a wall, a giant, like you see in the movie The Mummy, like a wall of fucking dust coming, like and covering
Nervous-
the entire city.
nervous
And everybody
doctors.
has to pull over, and so the car behind you doesn't like smash into you because you have no visibility. Yeah, so we've had a couple of those. That's been exciting.
I like that term, nervous doctors. Are the doctors the ones that are nervous, or the patients, or both? So, what you guys talked about so far? So I won't have to repeat it.
Well, I want to know if Rob picked
I
up
wanna
the
know
smoky apple
what your
whiskey pellets by Bear Mountain. I want to know if it was those.
Yes.
Oh, Bear Mountain, our
Nice.
place.
Yeah.
I've been to Bear
Yeah.
Mountain plenty of times.
I only use Bear Mountain pellets.
It's a product name. Don't get too crazy about it over there, buddy.
It actually was great, was because those ones I think were like available. I think it's a flip. I think that particular blend is a Walmart exclusive.
Mhm.
And it turned out it was actually cheaper than some of the other bags of pellets. So it was great. And Walmart was delivering them for free. So I didn't even have to go to Walmart to go pick them up.
Cool.
Yeah, I keep like three different blends on, or 3 different sets of pellets for when I do use my pellet smoker. So I have one, and I use dog food, those Vittles containers that have the screw tops. You put your dry dog food in bulk. Mark will know what I'm talking about. Those Vittles containers, they stack, and you have the screw lid, and you can put dried food in there and scoop it out. Right. I use those to store the pellets, wood pellets, because they're watertight and stuff, and put them outside. And I have one that's just bourbon barrel, so it's just oak. Use that for doing the beef. And then I have, right now I'm experimenting with this maple pecan bourbon one, which is going to be for doing poultry. And then I have the apple whiskey one, which I use for
Oh my god.
lamb and pork ribs and vegetables and stuff like that. Stuff that needs a lighter smoke, sweeter smoke. Fish. And then for the regular stand-up smokers, I keep oak and a red oak and pecan on hand for those for feeding the big smokers. But those aren't pellets; those are stick burners. So
Dude, Rob, you should drive over here. There's a great smokehouse here on the island. Just like kind of a little spot. You know, you walk in and all that you can do is kind of just walk into the counter, because like the whole building is dedicated just to storing all the meat and prepping all the meat, and the seating is pretty much outside and tables under tents and stuff around the building. But it's really good.
yeah, just drive right over. Sure.
I'll wait.
Rob,
Yeah,
when are
you can drive here, and I will still be here by the time you get here, bud. I'm on proper vacation.
Rob, when are you gonna have like a community barbecue at your house?
Does it every year.
Yeah.
No, for the community?
Every year.
Where?
Yeah.
When? How come I'm never invited?
It's like in a week or something.
I invite, like as I say, all you have to do is let me know you want to come. I'll give you the information.
He talks about it often as it gets close. He says it's a standing invite for anybody that wants to come.
Really?
Yeah.
Careful what you say, Bushmore. Okay,
A handful of people from
Yeah.
Austin was there last year.
Austin, yeah, Austin came out last year. E-Man
You
comes
should have
out.
given me a ride.
He flew.
Damn it.
He riding his luggage.
In an airplane. He He lost his Superman powers. Otherwise, he'd carry you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was driving his Corvette up there or something.
No. He'd drive around.
I was curious to ask some people that actually, I don't know, just people that might still believe in Marvel Comics a little more than I do.
There it is.
Cliff, Rob, what do y'all think of the announcements that Marvel made getting rid of C.B. Sobolski as editor-in-chief
It didn't
and
get rid of
piling
him.
on Stephen Wacker
I don't
getting
care
rid
about
of
C.B.
C.B.
I care
Sobolski
about
as
them.
editor-in-chief, Izzy?
They did not get rid of him.
They did
moved
get
him.
rid of C.B.
They
Sobolski
moved him.
as editor-in-chief, Izzy.
They
as
did.
editor-in-chief is the key part of that sentence.
Yes, but he's no longer editor in chief. I agree to that one.
That's
but
literally
he's
what
not.
I'm
That's all he
But
said. That's all he
but that's-
said.
But that's
Izzy, I
not
didn't say
fired.
they took him out back and executed him. I said they got rid of him as editor-in-chief.
So, yeah. We said his name, so he appeared.
Mhm.
They kicked him out of the country.
That's that part I could agree with.
There you go. Now we're back to it. What do you, Cliff, who pulls and reads the most Marvel out of the panel, what are your thoughts on the Stephen
As I just
Wacker?
said, I don't care. I only care that they're leaving New York. That part makes me very sad.
Yeah, because the historical aspect to it.
Absolutely. You know, New York was the absolute hub of comics for so long, and now I have lived to witness the death of it, and I'm very sad.
Yeah.
But whatever, people can work from home. They can work from everywhere.
They said
You
that they're
know.
moving a lot of the internal staff. It isn't like back in the old days where you have the bullpens where the writers and artists come to work on these things. So I don't know what aspect of the internal staff looks like there. You know, is it just people receiving a bunch of emails and put, you know what I mean? Like I don't even know who's in office at Marvel at 2026 or DC
Yeah,
for that
so
matter. You
that
know?
one's a weird one to me because I'm with Cliff and the historic aspect of it that Marvel's losing. Marvel, New York specifically is losing a major chunk of history with that. I don't know because if I'm not mistaken, and not that long ago, they did a major renovation of the place, in which, if you recall, they did the Alex Ross murals. So when you walked in, you had the huge Alex Ross murals. So real estate is real estate. So of course they'll probably take all that stuff with them if it
doesn't end up in the trash, like the mural at DC
I doubt
Comics
it's
when
something
they
like
left,
that.
I was
Yeah.
devastated.
Yeah, I don't know. It is Disney. They like to sell that stuff. But I do believe it has everything to do with that term that they love using, synergy. It's all about that. That's all it's about. And
It's so
it
funny.
hurts
You
me
use the
that
word
sense.
synergy, and I just hear, tighter leash. It's
Well,
funny how we can hear different things.
No, I'm saying that's the term they're utilizing. I agree with you. I think we want to be closer to it, not so that we could make it better, so that we could brand it for us. So it could be better for us, better suited for us. Because remember, the guy who's taking over, who took over Marvel is, so we got a new editor in chief. Okay, great, but he's gonna be a corporate lackey for someone else, of course. Yes.
Okay. So let's think about what's happening here, really, critically.
And I don't believe that there's. Oh, sorry, Caroline. Go ahead.
Disney has purchased Marvel. Marvel is moving to Europe because Disney is moving to Europe because all of a really dirty, strange kind of power is centralizing in Europe and in Congress with projects that have never ended. Mockingbird. So there's going to be different stories and there's going to be different creators and they're going to have different agendas they want to try and tell you. And it's not going to be American anymore. That's what you need to stay your eyes open on. Keep your eyes. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I am. I really hope I am. But when they say
will be the Europe,
they're moving up, they're taking all their shit over there for quote unquote synergy. You know what I hear synergy in a business context? I hear let's make more profit. Fuck over little people. Okay.
Well, yeah. No, I'm saying that's the term they're using. I'm not saying that.
So fuck you, Disney. Fuck you, Marvel. We got the stories. Go there, synergize, and get fucked. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, they're taking it back to Burbank. That's where they're going. They're taking the offices to Burbank.
Invest in indie.
Yeah.
Invest in indies. If they want to take their office to Burbank, fine. Just know there's some shifts happening. Pay attention to the stories. Pay attention to programs that never ended. And know that the stories we read are written by people. Tom King, we're looking at you, bitch. Ain't no such thing as former CIA.
Okay, I want to.
Sorry,
No. I'm going to fight this because Tom King, it's former CIA, and by the way, CIA has field jobs, has internal desk jobs. I have a friend who works at the CIA. Yes, she owns a gun. She works a desk job. She's a freaking accountant. Okay, she's nothing more.
But she's not an author for DC, is she? She's not an author.
Caroline, it's not even like she disappears or anything. I see her all the time, unless every night she puts on.
That's an N of one. Is every N in the CIA do that? Do all of them do just that?
No, but I don't think that he did anything that people accuse him of.
I don't think, listen, this is what I think. He is just a mouthpiece. Okay. I don't think he did any of the things that maybe he writes about. I think he knows about all.
I actually agree with that.
He writes about.
Yeah, that may be true.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
agree with.
And you know what? Then we're better for it.
No, we would be better for it to not read those stories and pay the fuck attention to who it's actually happening to.
I think reading those stories gives us, the ability to take a look around us.
I welcome
to see
that.
What art is imitating life.
Yes, I welcome that perspective, Cliff. And if I come off strongly, it is never towards you as a person. It is towards the ideas. So I am.
Listen, I get the idea, but after talking with the man on more than one occasion, by the way, my interview is up. Please go check it out.
It's lovely too. I loved watching that. Cliff, you did a lovely job, and he was a lovely man. Yeah. All I want to say is I can separate men from the institutions of which they have been part of. And I see institutions
as what I do. And also, I think there's a lot to learn. His book on PTSD
I think you're right,
is fantastic.
I've read his shit. Please.
Yeah. Well, that's the point. Reading it and what we get out of it is very important. I get
Take care, Biggie.
Wow, this is really interesting. I want to look more into these things, which is what I hope is what other people are experiencing. Although clearly lately,
I didn't experience that. What I experienced is I experienced click-ins, which was like, this shit is already happened and it is fucking our history. What is this? But that's the way I experienced it. And that doesn't mean
well, that's when he's writing fiction. Because when you're writing fiction, there's no such thing as a new idea because we've been there, we did it, we lived it.
Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate you welcoming and creating more nuance when I do need to hear it.
Yeah, we got a long way to go.
We do. I think all we can do is work out.
A short time to get there.
Yeah, it's civil interchanges. Say, oh man, I don't understand what you're saying, and you say, hey, let me hand it to you. This is what I'm trying to say. Thank you. But we don't just boot people, and we don't bully people. We don't bully people just to be bullies. That's what I cannot tolerate. And that's what any superhero would never tolerate. Bullies for the sake of bullying. You know, like Lex Luthor, he has all this money and he just bullies people just because he has money. That's not cool. That's fucking lame.
Have any of
One
you
of my
guys
favorite- one of my
been bullied in school?
I think
before?
all of us have been bullied. And
I
that's
want-
why I
I
hate
just-
it.
We read
That's what
comics.
bullying is.
We read comics. Of course we were.
Mark,
Yes.
hey
ma'am.
Mark,
He doesn't need to answer.
Yes,
He know.
were you bullied in school?
I'm arguing with AI right now.
Okay,
But
It's more
he'll go
important.
he'll go
Being
crazy.
bullied
I'll
by
answer for
AI
him.
right now.
He was in our own ways. We all had tough
Rob,
times. We went through
Rob,
stuff.
were you bullied at school?
Me?
Yeah.
Why would I be bullied at school?
See,
He was perfect.
I knew Rob wasn't.
Because he had a good schedule. We all go through this
Because
shit.
his dad was a cop, he knew how to fit in. He was like so straight and narrow.
Oh my-
Oh my god, I actually
Doing the right
tried
thing
that
all the
shit.
time.
I actually tried.
What?
Say that your
I
dad was a
actually
cop.
tried to get my schedule changed
of-
just so I wouldn't have to deal with people's shit.
I've done
Right?
that.
Really?
And
I've done that.
I failed miserably. And do you know what actually worked?
They'll make you the bad guy, won't they? What made you?
Oh yeah,
what
yeah,
worked?
absolutely.
What
You know, 1990,
Look,
1995.
what actually
Congratulations,
worked,
you're the
Cliff?
villain.
I
You're
will
the
be
villain.
honest with you.
So, so what happened was I failed a semester of gym, right? And then they didn't properly warn me about it, and so it was like a whole thing. And they're like, "You need to make up this gym," and I was like, "Oh no, can I make it up during my next semester?" "Yeah, you can. We're gonna have to move your schedule around." "Oh no."
I'll be honest with you. Was I bullied in school? No.
Yes.
I'm Gen X. I was bullied by my parents. I was bullied by
Thank you.
fucking life. I
Yes,
was bullied
same.
by
My
everybody.
brother, yeah.
And that's and by my closest friends, and I bullied them back because that's what we did.
Yeah. So on that note,
rules, I was bullied so bad.
I didn't get. I look a few times I did get bullied, and you know what I did do is I clapped the fuck back, and I never got bullied again because I cannot stand that behavior. Do you know why? Because sometimes you get hit in the face enough, front hand, backhand, thrown against the fucking wall, told shit you should never be shit, hit by anything in close opposition, and you still love. And
How
that
many of
when
you
you
guys
go
have
through
ever been in
that,
a fist fight?
You want to know something funny?
You
Do you
do
want to
that?
know? Do you want
I
to know
don't
who
handle
taught me how to
mean girl
fight back?
shit. What's
You
up?
want to know who taught me how to fight back? It was
Sister?
a nun. It was a
Nun?
nun.
They know. They know.
She was so cool. She saw me with a black eye that I got in gym class, right? And she asked, like, well, what does the other guy look like? And my mother's like, the other guy is fine. And she was so upset. And she was Italian, and her the nun she was assigned to was from Brazil, and she actually went back last year because the old lady had passed away. I can't believe it, because that old lady was old when I was a kid. And but I love this woman, Sister Regina. So she made it a point to teach me how to fight and to use my arms because I have range, because I'm a big guy. And then
didn't
of course I
notice
got suspended for punching somebody in the throat, but good on her for teaching me. And so that also helped going into senior year a little bit. The basketball team scared the crap out of me because they're all big guys and in much better shape than me. So there was just like nothing I could ever do. So like, and the guy who scared the hell out of me on the basketball team, he's a reverend now. We haven't talked in 25
You
years.
should go visit him and remind him of his bad behavior.
I know, I feel bad like reminding him, but like I know I'm going to see him this year at the reunion. Be like, oh my god, I'm so glad you're here. You used to scare the fuck out of me.
and now he does in different ways.
Oh,
We have a very confusing relationship, for a high school relationship. He was very effeminate, and he always said it was because he was raised by women.
But could fight like a
Which was
motherfucker?
true. And then of course he became a reverend, whatever. But like I I always felt that because people often questioned his sexuality, and because I couldn't do anything about it. I just had gay voice. There's nothing you can do. You got, like that was it. I was just labeled gay, even when I wasn't ready to talk about it. I always felt like I was a target because of it. Right.
Probably
And
were.
it was just, yeah. And it was just like, and of course, we've never had a conversation about this. Right. And when we did our 20-year reunion, he was nowhere to be found. And one of the girls was like, oh, that's because he's doing his ministry in New Jersey this weekend. And I was like, what? So now he knows. I know he now knows that I was afraid of him because I told everyone at the reunion, and I know those bitches told him. So it's going to be interesting for the 30-year reunion because I'm old. Oh, my God. But you know what? That's okay, because I am looking forward to meeting Freddie Stroma. He is a fellow Capricorn. He's beautiful. He's only 8 years younger than me. No, he's 9 years younger than me.
Who is this?
Freddie Stroma. He plays Vigilante on Peacemaker.
We're supposed to be getting a McFarlane figure of him before the year's up.
Before it all ends. I hope so.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude.
Yeah, I
Who's
remember
in charge of the
first grade. I had to ride the bus, and I was on the bus for like the first time, and I went to first grade, and I sat down next to a girl. Sat down next to me, and we got in a little tiff, and I punched her in the nose, and and she pulled my hair, and then all the big kids in the back of the bus were like, "Yeah, fight!" And so I'm in first grade.
Losers.
Can't fight.
Mark, that's so easy. He's like, oh, they're losers. They're sheep, Mark. They're called sheep.
Who is it?
I said losers because when the people, sheep cheer on violence. That's true.
Yes, yeah.
It makes me livid when I think of two people engaging in violence and then other people around, instead of trying to de-escalate, they cheer it on, and it just makes me nauseous.
It makes me nauseous when they just pull out their phone just to videotape it and not.
I don't want to talk about it. It's just like fired it. No, I can handle it. It's just like, I've been too nice my whole fucking life. Too fucking nice. And maybe that's why they're like, she's a bitch because it's coming out.
We could be too nice, and if we drop the too nice, we just end up in prison. So like, we got to be careful.
I know. Look, I don't got no weapons right here with me.
I'm talking about punching a dude in the throat, but okay, keep going.
I don't use I use my words because I know when somebody wants to throw hands, they've already lost. It's like, bro, you can't even use your words. You want to put your hands on me? Use your mouth. We do not lay hands.
I mean, there are several problems I have solved with my mouth, so there are different ways.
I've been solving all kinds of problems with orifices. No, I'm just being funny now. But, don't push me.
You got to do it like we do it here. You settle it in the ring with a 3 count. Winner gets a 3 count. That's it. That's how it works.
Help people with a phone in their face.
Do the wrestling way.
Difficult.
Did you guys watch that fight with McGregor or whatever?
Help from people with the phone in their face. I don't know what that.
No?
Did not
I
watch
don't understand.
You know what I admire, because this came up this week.
Hoping
because Bleeker mentioned content. There's this guy, him and his wife have actively been helping homeless people in their community. And of course, they're using social media, and it's working. And I love it. And they even moved this one homeless guy into the house. And of course, the plan is to get him out of the house within 90 days, right? So, like they've cleaned him up there, and they have like a goal chart, right? And it's broken up into little boards. So like the guy met all of his initial goals. So like the initial goals was like, have a few clothes, have clothes for an interview, whatever. And it's like, that was good. And then they like got up to the point where they found him a job. And then the last thing was like trying to figure out a place for him to live. So they narrowed it down to he could own one of these 2 like camper vehicles, right? So they actually found like 2 that were reasonable enough that he could afford the payments now that he has a new job, and he could just live out of the little camper, and there's like a place where he can attach and shower and everything.
Yeah.
And like, because they live in an area that's like, you know, doesn't have 4 seasons like New York. So like you can actually stay there all year and it's all within an affordable range. But like, you know, watching this journey through short films and just watching people like, you know, raise money for the sky and whatever is like really just beautiful. So of course people have been submitting money to a GoFundMe or whatever. But I was like, oh my God, I wish I could do something for this for my clients. But just the mere concept of doing videos with the clients already is I'm in violation of all sorts of terms of my workplace, right? But I'd love to be like, hey, this is Jane. You know, Jane needs work. Jane can't work Fridays and Saturdays because that's the only time she could see her daughter. And like, what can we do for Jane, right? And I would just, you know, love to be able.
Why don't you do that except keep everybody's name anonymous?
Yes, that's why I said Jane.
Yeah, no, but you could actually do what you're saying.
No, I can't. I can't. I still. There's too much. There's too many. There's too many things.
You can't be really vague about it.
No, even if I'm really vague about it, then people are going to question my authenticity about it.
Okay.
So like then that becomes
I didn't know if there was
a separate issue. Oh no, it's horrible. Like,
and have them, you know.
Yeah, if I made it a personal mission and left my job out of it, which would be my ultimate desire, because every time I have to do something that includes my job, it turns into a problem, right? So I've seriously, like, whenever there's like a local conference, like I've already learned from my first disaster. So now when there's a local conference and they're looking for a public speaker, I submit, but I submit as Cliff on Comics. That's it. And just, you know, nothing to do with my primary work. You know, that's what I wish for all people. Yeah, exactly. So like, and it's so funny, right? Because this woman, she's got a place to live. She finally has a car. She has a couple of weird financial issues. And I genuinely mean that when I say weird, it's stuff none of us would ever think about. Because she has a permanent disability, her benefits are wonky, right? But the whole thing where she can only see her kid, twice a week, like that's, the Friday and Saturday is like a whole thing, right? And of course that really is a damper because anybody who wants you, they want to make sure you can work Friday and or Saturday, right? Retail is all about working Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah. So is the service industry.
Yeah. But yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to do the whole, pimp my homeless person experience.
That's what you should call it. That's perfect.
Someone did call it that. Somebody already did that.
I mean,
yeah, somebody's done that before, and I loved it when I heard about it then, and now of course I love the idea all over again because now I'm living in it.
Yeah. Well, you have a good heart, You always have a good heart, Cliff.
Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't punched anybody in the throat again.
Yeah, same. It's like I just want. Yeah. I just wish we could all be a little gentler, and I'm the chief among them. I know that I'm not. I know that I'm real
crass.
Fucking, it is what it is. But the thing, what Pop said hit me because he said we're limited what we can do to help people, but also though, like, Mark and I, we shoot the shit. We talk about all these hot button issues. No,
we talked about that exact topic of what he said.
Yes,
before.
we talk about that exact thing.
Finding the limit of your reach and helping inside of it. It might be inside your household. It might only reach out to your place of employment. It could go farther, but
exactly.
You can't discredit your ability to help based on your reach, and you can't be hard on yourself or let your lack of ability weigh you down. You can only do.
You got to hold space for the ones you can in the time you have.
If all you can do is help your immediate family, you need to celebrate that and do it. Don't worry about the rest to the point that it takes you down.
Yeah.
Yo, that's amazing, Rob. Make yourself bigger.
Yeah,
go back, Rob.
You got DCU variants?
Look at
Nice.
that.
Oh, that was cool.
Kelly Jones artwork.
Kelly Jones.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Is Rob going to put these?
Wow,
into
Green Lantern ones are
Daryl-
so
Daryl
hard to
Banks.
find.
Hold on, what'd you say, Cliff?
Rob's going to put these in the giveaway box and drive everyone crazy.
Yep,
They're
they're all going in the giveaway bin.
They're DCU variants, but they're only like $2-3 books.
No, the
Not
Green
all of
Lantern
them.
one was hard to
Not all of
find.
them.
That
not
one-
all DCU variants, but 95% of them.
So
that
these
Green Lantern one,
I was just at a con and I paid $2 a piece for these.
Thank you, Rob. Look at
I've
me.
not
I'm
seen-
crazy.
the Green Lantern one.
But
That-
the guy was giving me a screw deal. I picked up this.
Hey,
for the
look
giveaway
at you, brother. I like it. Keep going.
I like it. too.
Sam Alexander Nova.
Oh,
That's
there
a
you go.
fun
There's
one
the
just because I know
unlimited book.
you. I got it.
First Hulk 2099. Yeah,
I get
go
it.
within. We'll throw a Ravage 2099.
You're
go.
funny.
Oh.
Stan Lee's last written book. That's
No,
a-
it's his last
That's
character
ongoing.
created for Marvel.
oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Excuse me. I apologize.
Big difference.
It is. It is.
Robbie
And I was wrong.
Reyes.
Robbie Reyes.
Robbie Reyes is a great ghostwriter.
First cameo of Necrosis.
That's a
I like
great
that
cover.
art. I don't know who did it.
Yeah, it was just like I picked these all up I was at a con last week, and these ones were all ones I picked up for the giveaway bin for. There was one of
Giveaways or not.
yeah. I was like, this guy had his stuff was all listed like 20% off, and his boxes, and then like those DCUs were like $5 a piece or something. I was like, okay, cool. And then when I got my stack all together, he goes, oh no, the 20% is just to get people to pay attention. He's like, oh, I'll give you a better deal, and he ended up fucking charging me like half
That's
price.
how you do it.
They really want to just give them away, you know?
What's funny is like
take this stuff
it is because I didn't even go. I was like, oh, I thought his price. Okay, I was like 20% off this price. That's fair. I'll buy. I don't know what the exact values were, but I'm like, I was willing to pay. I wasn't buying anything that was major, right? I was fine with it. And I hit the calculator. I'm all set to pay. He goes, oh no, don't worry about that. And he goes and he does the math real quick. So okay, how about like this? And it's half the price of what I was like. Oh, all right, if you want to negotiate against yourself.
Yeah. I would just like to say for anybody that is just doing random digging and you find any of those DC books that have that variant logo, some of them are very, very common and some of them are very, very rare. And,
People are just excited about them now. So I'm happy to pick them up, throw them in the
It is.
giveaway bin, whether or not
It's like a
they're
newsstand
commons
now.
or not.
So
It's like
they're
a
chases
newsstand.
be-
It's just there's a chase.
They're
involved.
nostalgia chasers because they came in packets in like Kmart and Toys R Us, couple of places that were for kids. They just had them in bulk in a bag, and the ones that were sold in bulk have those logos. And now because comic nerds are weird, because I love weirdness.
They're today's version of tomorrow's Walmart pack books.
Not
They've been
well, they were yesteryear's version.
They've sort of been
Yeah.
a thing for a while. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
What had been what for a while? Say it.
DC
No,
logo universe.
no,
It's been a thing for a minute.
Since like the
Well,
late 80s, right?
But I don't know. I guess maybe
Since
some
the
of
late
us are
80s.
becoming more aware of it because some of the members of the community have become more vocal about it. How's that?
fair enough.
It-
Fair
it-
enough.
it's- yeah,
I think it's
it's
become
one
more
of those-
prominent because Bruce has now made it because Bruce has been doing it. But I
it's
knew
one of those
about it.
things like anything else. It's like the newsstand. There's something different about it. Is there a story behind it? Not really.
It's like
is
the
there-
tattoos.
It's just less of the print run, and there are some good books that have it. Like the first, I know Doomsday has a DC logo variant that's worth a couple bucks.
The Supergirl one,
Okay.
from what I know.
If people are excited about them, and I can pick them up and throw them in the giveaway bin, and people get happy about it,
Yeah,
and it's something that isn't. I can't give away $30 keys constant
All the
every
time.
all the time. I have to have a mix of books.
I'm gonna go grab a
So-
stack of them that I have from my buddy.
disappointed, Rob. I'm disappointed.
I know. So-
$50 keys.
You're
Do it.
breaking up. Yeah. So the nice thing is, Bill, if I can get something like that I can mix in there that people get excited about,
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
Or people, rather than just, okay, here's another X-Force 1 for you.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the X-Force 1, especially now.
Oh,
that
I know. I
X-Force-
give away
X-Force
more.
2 is on
X-Force
demand
1s
now.
Can I make a suggestion, Ron, about your
No.
your giveaway box?
Oh, you can go ahead and make a suggestion about my box.
Okay. I think you should have like a backing board in the box somewhere, and in it says you have won a slab, and you should have a slab that you are willing to part with.
He's done that.
Has he? Oh, I didn't know that.
Who? Your mama?
He's done it, and he usually ramps it up during Comics Curing Cancer.
Sorry, I just
Fat
thought
Stacks?
I never knew that, Rob. I'm sorry.
He gives away a crap ton of stuff. Don't be mean.
I'll keep sending you more ideas. Don't worry.
No,
I
like
love
I'll love
Mark
it. Like
so
one
much.
time somebody got like this Batman book, and it was like
Currently,
any old
In
Batman
the
book.
box. There's an Army of Darkness slab that's currently in the box.
Oh, see, cool.
Now that Evil Dead is up again.
On Saturday, I have to watch only.
Now she has to
Hey,
watch
Rob.
the show.
It just matter if somebody pulls it or not, you know. So.
I've been watching for a year and a half straight. Can't win a fucking goddamn thing, motherfucker.
What is that, Rod? Fat Stacks?
Yeah.
Well-
I have never, because I've never entered.
We get
And then I get really mad, and then I go away, and then I come back. I'm like, fucking.
Well, that's what happens when you go away. That's when you should
Yeah,
win.
don't go away, Bleak. Do you know how long?
Stay in the system.
A year before I got a win, and I was there every week the whole year, over and over. Hashtags.
Yeah.
Well,
Mark
I'm
is
about
living
to-
the
I'm
life
about-
watching the
I
reptiles.
think I won it 3
make
times.
love.
I think at the top of my head, maybe more.
I'm gonna be putting in a restriction on something because I know there's some people who are getting carried away and with variant accounts that they're inputting to get
Oh,
more
really?
chance
People are
entries.
trying to win. Oh my god!
Hey.
They're working the system.
There's somebody I saw I tracked had at least 4 different accounts that they were entering in, and it's like, look, I understand when there's a husband and a wife or something, say, hey, get, whatever, that's one thing, but when you get 4 fucking accounts that you're trying to win some 5 free books from.
He's a husband, like, yes, my wife loves Hardly Thin.
Imagine that, people skirting the system.
I hate that, don't you?
How dare they?
Systems aren't
That's
real.
crazy. People even can have multiple.
I
I should just do it. You know what? Because one person is been caught
Don't destroy
abusing
it.
the
Destroy
system.
everything.
I should just
Ban
shut
them.
it all down.
Yeah,
Shut
it
it all down.
That'll
Rob.
show 'em.
Shut it all
That'll
down.
help everybody.
I think you should address it on your
Oh,
show.
that's a
Scorched
banger.
earth, buddy. Scorched earth.
Now
man.
this is
And-
a banger right here. Look at how beautiful this is.
Oh my gosh, is that Alex Ross?
That is Alex Ross.
Claim it's not yours.
Does
anymore?
he have a
Oh
bulge?
crap! It's after 10.
Yes, there's a bulge there. Look at
Bye.
that bulge.
I love you, Cliff.
It's a
Bye,
silver
Cliff.
bulge. Here's another banger. Cliff left right when I was gonna show him one he would have loved.
Aww,
I was gonna show him this one.
Oh my god!
Lobo has never looked this good, bro. I'm
Where's
not
his?
gonna lie. It's his bulge. It's in the
I
water.
don't get to see. I want to see it closer, but I can't. I need more time with it.
Look at that one.
The problem is he shows it closer and then he's got too much glare on it. So
Now that is what's up. That right there.
That's a great one.
That's a nice one. Mhm.
Okay, apparently Legion
Another-
says Lobo's
another
junk
great
is an
cover.
anchor.
This is another great cover. Dollar bill. That's nice. I like that.
He just throws his testicles in and he's anchors down, bitches. It's just gonna hang. Sorry.
I got some more blanks. I got some new blanks. I got a dark blank and I got a dungeon crawler Carl blank.
Oh,
That's
hey,
pretty
I've
fun.
got She Spawn #1 blank by Gail Simone. Would you
Oh,
want
that's
it?
cool.
Would you?
Hey, if you want to send it, I have no problem.
I'm
with it.
saving blanks. I don't because I'm saving blanks for my art friends.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no problem with that.
If
I
you want to
appreciate
do a
it.
C, because Dizzy, you're getting better with ladies. Not
Well,
like
thank you.
but drawing
I've
ladies.
only been married to one for over 20 years.
Drawing them as well.
Oh,
though.
sorry,
You're getting
sorry,
a little
sorry.
better at
But-
drawing. No,
But Izzy, there was a catch in all of that she said. She said she's been collecting for her art friends. So she's going to send it to you. It means you have to be her friend.
I guess so.
I don't have them. What is that?
What
are
I
those?
told you that you women suck.
Well, gentlemen are more sophisticated and peaceful.
But there's no gentleman around here.
Oh,
I
thank
know,
God.
right? Tell me about
Thank
it.
God. Because I only hang around scallywags and rapscallions and hooligans.
Oh,
Mark, you are so tan. Can you turn on a light so we
I
can see how
know.
tan
For
you are?
someone so pasty white, you sure
Oh,
didn't
you
have a
didn't see?
rainbow.
You haven't seen DJ then?
He's gonna look like Crab Patty. He's gonna look like Patty Crab.
Have you been putting sunscreen on?
Grasp your pearls, scattered night, friends.
You know my feelings about sunscreen.
You what?
You know my feelings about sunscreen.
I
We had this talk last summer.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I know what you're at, Mark, but like I think that there's things you could use that work as it, but that aren't the commercial shit that will do shit.
I'm not burned.
You look fine. You'll heal.
But you're very fair skinned, so I would imagine.
No, he looks like Crab Patty. If he turns on the lights, he's bright red. That's why he's doing this. So you see, he's fire red now.
No, he's tan.
Fucking with you.
Tan.
I don't care.
Fairy red.
He's fairy.
Do you have a Ken line tan? Like
I wore
like Ken Barbie, like the Ken doll. Remember he had
He does look like kind of Ryan Gosling on the Ken doll, like in the Barbie movie. The scenes.
We were out.
Tell Kyle that all you can do is be a Ken doll.
We were out a lot on Wednesday, and I got a lot of sun. So yesterday, when we went to the water park, Kyle said we're going to the shop and we're going to buy swim shirts. So I wore, and that was
the sun drains you.
That was the greatest decision I made, probably top 5 in my whole life.
Yeah,
not my whole life as a kid.
Not to keep the sun off you, but when you're at a water park, there's a lot of time that you're not in the water. Yes. And you're just like living inside of a cool sponge.
Yes.
Like I felt so good all day long. We never felt exhausted. We never felt tired, never felt hot. Like
Mark.
Yeah.
This is what I have done my whole life. I was a child. I've always had a swimsuit. I always had a t-shirt over my swimsuit. So when I got out, like the change wasn't as intense. The transition, it's like, okay, that's not as intense.
I always thought Mark would be more of a, black carousel kind of guy. Like, where was your umbrella? Where was your sun umbrella, Mark?
Or don't you got one of them Speedos, them little tiny Speedos? And like, don't you shave your whole body?
And what about your Dr. Moreau outfit? That would have been good. Just could have.
Do some old, like, Italian man Speedo type shit. Just one little tiny piece of cloth.
Look at that.
I think you should just wear a black trench coat and just wear that, and then the Speedo, and then
I can't deal with it.
Cool.
I was just chilling in the cabana. We always
rent one of the cabana. That's awesome.
Yeah, we always rent one of the cabanas so you don't have to put your stuff in a locker.
Yeah.
You don't have. Yeah. It comes with a mini fridge full of. Yeah. It comes with a mini fridge full of waters. So when you take the 6-pack of $6 waters and then the multiple lockers, you've saved $60, and that comes off the price of the cabana right there.
So good there, Point Break.
It's gonna be pricey though. I know that too. You're paying for that luxury for sure.
And to answer Bleak's question, I think it's this one. There's the umbrella.
That's so nice.
There's the umbrella. There it is.
It was somewhere.
Good stuff.
Bleak had you fucking nailed, bro. He
was like, these motherfuckers.
Sorry.
I know this guy carries a sun umbrella.
He's got a parasol.
I know it.
I don't even have to do any of that. The wife just is like, when we get down there, we're going to buy a new umbrella for this year, and
I got
works good.
This Green Lantern one for my buddy Rob. These are all for my buddy Rob. Not Fat Stacks. He's weird, but Rob Worse. Here's Green Lantern one. No, but I do have Fat Stacks. I was working on. I've got one Spidey, and I'm trying to find the other Spidey super stories so I can show them which ones I got. This is a cool Robin one. I like that one a lot. But I found all of these in like quarter bins, 50-cent bins at like McKay's or at my or at like half price books. At half price books, they'd be like $2, and then I don't really find them that much anymore at my LCS, but mostly McKay's and the quarter bins if you're willing to take the time.
That's my favorite Catwoman outfit of all time.
This one? No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Number 1 and 2 for that.
Jim Ballant. Jim Ballant. I want to.
His interiors are incredible.
Jim Ballant.
So
Jim
every year on my birthday, every year on my birthday, I get a Facebook message from Jim Ballant saying happy birthday.
That is awesome.
It's just one of those things, like you have him as a Facebook friend. I don't know the guy, but every year I get something from him saying happy birthday.
Do you know Varangian Vigilante? Are you guys?
Oh, Sovereign Supreme. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Sovereign 7, I mean.
Claremont
man.
wrote it too, and is a DCU variant. I was really proud of finding that one. I was like, oh,
That's
I'm
a
the
cool
shit.
one. That's a
And-
cool one.
I know, thank you. And then this one Mark showed. Or no, not Mark. Not old Mark. Oh boy,
Robert.
Fat Staxy.
That's a
You
great
showed that
comic.
one. And then the last one I found that I think is the coolest one that I'm really excited I found for Rob. Worst that, oh man, look at this one. Steel. Look at that, bro. Come on.
What do you guys think of the idea that there is possibly, I doubt it, very highly doubt it because I've looked, but that there's possibly a Batman Adventures 12 DCU variant? DCU.
I could believe it.
I could believe it. It's in the
It's
right
not-
time period.
I don't
Right?
believe it.
I
These are
don't
just-
believe it, but there is.
Yeah, I don't believe it, but
there
it's
is a
fun to believe
rumor.
in.
There is a rumor.
Hey, let's try and collect. Let's, you know what? Just
The reality of it is that if it hasn't come out yet, it probably doesn't exist.
That's what my argument was at the time when I heard.
Okay,
the
I'm
rumor.
done. Listen, this is what we're gonna do though. I'm gonna
But it's very
find a
quite
DC
possible that it would have happened.
Izzy,
Go for it.
I'm gonna get my golden one. Not my golden one. I have a foily that Batman Adventures, the Harley Quinn, but I have the variant, like the reprint, but it's the shiny one because they did everything shiny, and I was just like, oh, it's purple and shiny. I'm gonna get like a DCU variant that just doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna cut out that DCU thing. I'll fucking slap it on that shiny. I'm gonna put it in a Mylar, and I'm gonna fucking bring it on a show and be like, it's real.
It's real.
It's
I like
real. I
it.
have the only one.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm going to be really adamant that I'm not lying.
Izzy, are
I
you
got my
going to
coffee.
see the Odyssey this weekend?
I'm trying to find time to go see it. I don't have the time right now.
It's kind of a weird movie to miss.
It's that.
I
It's
heard
that
there's no
Debbie,
CGI
Debbie,
in it.
Debbie. No, there is. There's CGI. It's very minimal. No, there is. There is.
There
it's
is?
very. It's very
Not.
minimal. There
Oh,
is.
I
There
thought you were
is. Trust
telling
me,
me
there
that there was
is.
no
I've learned from knowing you, Izzy, to never trust you. Number
No,
one.
well, that's true.
Now I
But
have
the
to
reality of it is, there is CGI. It is very minimal.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain you can't.
I
You can't make
swore-
a movie these
You
days
have to.
with it.
There's
I saw
some of the
Matt
stuff
Damon
is
say
impossible
there's
to do
no
about.
CGI. If you see 1,000 people behind me, there's really 1,000 people behind me.
So it's mostly practical.
Yeah, that aspect
It's
of it
camera
is
magic. There's some
Madam.
there's definitely camera magic involved. And what I mean by camera magic is the ways they use the camera to kind of convey the look and feel for certain things. But there is CGI, but it's
Yeah, so when you say there's no CGI in it, in a colloquial sense, you're accurate. It's not an all or nothing because only Siths deal in absolutes. But the sentiment that you're trying to convey, Steph, is very accurate.
Okay,
so
because I'm just wondering.
yeah. So Debbie works tonight. She
But
comes
I
out
was
of work
impressed
late.
to hear that, and I
She
was
works
glad that
tomorrow, so she comes out of work late. We have a family gathering on Sunday, so that makes it a little more challenging. So that's why to see it over the weekend is going to be very hard.
So, Pop's Attic. Pop's Attic is a good dude. He holds his family down, just like Mark Legion of Comics is a good dude who holds his family down. I mean, they're both little.
No, he doesn't hold them down. He allows them to move.
Or
about
sorry,
the
he
house.
lifts their blows winds up in their wings. When I meant hold down, I meant like in a
He
good
just
thing.
has but the two kids right this.
blows up at the thing.
Just
Yeah, he's a
holds them
feathers.
down.
So, anyways, I just
I
want
need
to
that
say my
photo.
dad just came by. And do you know what my dad did to hold
He
me
used
down or blow up
restraints.
winds up my ass or something? Fucking, I needed a rubber mallet. Fucking, I needed some fucking safety plugs. And this is what dads are for, bitches. Mjolnir, I will hit you.
Safety
Hit
plugs
you.
just push in. You don't need a hammer.
No, I needed a rubber mallet for specific things. I have a hammer. I didn't need that. I needed a rubber mallet. 'cause
I mean,
do
you don't
metal
need a rubber
things.
mallet to
Of course,
put those
true.
plugs in. They just push right in.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
Yeah. Movie magic. That's all movie magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Not all movies
The
are movie
mallet
magic.
helps. The mallet helps.
What movie is magic?
The
The
Illusionist.
Gathering. What?
I haven't seen The Illusionist. I've seen The Machinist.
The Prestige.
The Prestige is really good.
I've seen
Very bad.
Nolan's. I've seen the Nolan's one on the Batmans. I've seen
Yeah.
the Nolan's one on
That's
Normandy.
the
Mulholland
Prestige.
Drive. He did Mulholland Drive.
When the Prestige, the Illusions
Never
came out
seen
at
it.
the same time, starring
Nope, you're getting cut off again.
Yeah, The Illusionist was, I don't know, it wasn't as good as Prestige in my
Cos-
opinion.
Who did
Cosmic-
Mulholland- was it Lynch? Mulholland
Cosmic
Drive?
one. No, Mark and I have been talking about like how we see family and like the role of family, like backstage and shit. Like, well, not he did, but like back and forth. And like, so in Mark, you know, we just talk about what our values we have. And I was just trying to show a parallel. Like, yeah, Mark, I see you and I see how you're holding your family and how you're like, I see because I recognize that because I come from a Southern family and we operate under those same values. Right. And so my pop's addict basically came by and brought me Mjolnir. You know, that's, I was just trying to say like,
That's
but
what
if you want to take it as me talking shit, I am. So I'm going to fuck you up, Mark.
I started to watch that movie Obsession. This new movie that's come out.
Who did
It's
it?
a horror, and I couldn't. I had to turn it off.
Really? Is that crazy?
Is
I,
it too-
just, I didn't have the energy to like dive into the whole thing and like be scared out of my wits.
is it too horrific? Is it was it really scary?
It's a little freaky in
Okay,
the beginning. So yeah, it's interesting. It's
fair
cool.
enough.
It was made with practically nothing. Like it was under $1 million to make.
Well, that's some of
Yeah, I
these
bet
horror
she'll
movies that are coming out.
do better than Supergirl.
That's why. That's
You know
one
the
of the-
sad thing? Supergirl did better than Masters of the Universe.
Well, it still didn't make his money back, right? Supergirl was a dud, right?
No.
That's one of the
Supergirl-
reasons I think Clayface is going to do so well. What's it cost? Like $10 million to make that movie? A little less, at $8 million or something. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna. I think it's gonna make.
It has a low production value.
It's gonna make.
Market,
Yeah,
but I think the marketing will pick it up though. They're gonna market it, I'm sure.
When I did the research on the Odyssey, it doesn't. It says there's no CGI. Sorry.
There's CGI.
Mark already. I never saw
There's
CGI. I haven't
CGI.
seen it
Like
either.
I said, it's not a lot, but there's CGI.
Where are you getting this information?
I got this information from online. Where else?
Izzy,
Was
quit
it-
trying to
I
start
do watch
shit.
a lot of movie shows. But I do
Mood
watch
Izzy
a
for
lot of
Are you
starting
at a
shit.
junket?
No, I watch a lot of movie shows. But there
You
is
are a movie show,
again,
little thing.
I am a movie
Oh.
show.
Oh,
that kind of show.
Hey. Oh, what a cutie pie.
Good morning.
Are you
I'll
having
show
fun on
pretty-
vacation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
I'll
been on
show her.
vacation.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, monkey, I'll show you something. Look. This is a cover and it's got all dolls. And these are different superheroes. My favorite is Squirrel Girl, but there's Miss Marvel, and that's Jessica Jones, and that's America Chavez, and that's Gwen, and I think that's Rip Teal, and then Patriot, I believe, but I'm not very smart. That's Miss Marvel. See the doll? She's a doll.
Okay, so Screen Rant says Christopher Nolan relies on practical effects for the Odyssey and uses
Fixed it.
You think? And what were you saying, Izzy?
I'm afraid I'm gonna get muted when I say it.
I was letting Caroline finish showing Monkey the comics.
I was done, but I
Monkey,
just
do
wanted to
you
show the
think,
dolls.
Monkey, do you think your dad is darker now?
Or do you get red?
He can. Or
Red.
is
I'm
Red.
red.
he red?
I knew
Thank
he was
you.
red.
Thank you for being honest. Thank you.
So
Yesterday
according to
you should have seen him. He looked like a crayon yesterday.
No, I didn't.
he's all pasty.
Yeah, crayon dad.
I love it.
What was it?
I love it.
What else, Monkey?
Daddy looked like a crayon yesterday.
And a red.
Out of
Wait,
the
was it
mouth
red
of
one?
babes comes the truth.
Mhm.
Did anybody else look like a crayon or just him?
Mommy sorta halfly looked like a
And she had the cool lines on her back too.
Is she like a
so-
pink
had
crayon?
lines on her back.
Okay,
How
she's
about
a
you?
striped
Did you-
crayon.
Did you get a tan too?
Do you get any sun?
Yes.
But you don't look like a crayon as much, or do you?
Mhm.
So on my shoulders, I got him.
A little crayon? Yeah.
All right, yeah. That's
Trying to
Sometimes
keep it
I would
cool?
get crayon on my face and on my shoulders, and sometimes my neck, and sometimes, yeah.
I have it on my neck and my shoulder.
Yeah, it will get there sometimes. Yeah.
Did you tell them about the big slide you did?
What makes them-
A bunch of them, didn't you?
Oh yeah. So we did the new slide, which was a race, and it goes really fast, and you lay on your tummy.
But did you
And
go
it was
around,
really
or was
high
it
off a
straight
little.
down? Was it straight?
It was like straight down and like swirling. And
You swirled and down.
Whoa.
Was it
that
scary?
no,
The first time.
No. Okay.
it
So
wasn't scary. But when I first like got up there, it was scary. Like when I didn't do it yet, it was really scary.
Being that tall.
yeah, but then once you get on, then you're going, it gets more fun, doesn't it? Yeah.
Monkey, what's the thing you love the most about your dad?
Hmm?
What's the thing you love the most about your dad?
Just one
That
thing.
I get to smack him.
Yeah, I do love that.
Punching bag. Love it. Love it. What a great
But
dad.
Not always. Sometimes he get mad when you say that, or when you do it. But sometimes, yeah, you got to. Sometimes dads are just
Is he teaching you how to fight?
No.
no.
Good.
But I bet
She
he
was
teaches you how to.
born with the inherent ability to fight.
Okay.
Imagine that, Mark. It's not like I would know what that felt like. Look, somebody got that.
I heard it.
The right one. I think I felt like this sometimes, Monkey.
Oh, that's Lucy.
Steel ball.
Yeah.
What up, Drew? What up,
She's
Drew?
one
How
of
are
the
you?
funniest
Oh, good
comedian
morning.
actors ever. Good morning,
Hey,
Drew.
What's up, Captain Crayon?
Nothing much, man. Just living the dream.
Captain Crayon.
Getting your vacation on, man.
Oh, I'm loving every second of it.
Sounds enjoyable.
Today on the episode of Vacationing with Mark is we're going to and we're going to go see the Odyssey.
What was the first part you cut out?
See the Odyssey.
Yeah, you went full
I love
robot
how
at the
it's
beginning of
always
both
that
those
you get
statements.
cut off and it gets cut off again.
He's gonna go see the Odyssey and play in the water.
He's gonna go
At the
try
same
to
time, while
figure
he's
out
seeing the
why
Odyssey.
Lupita Nyong'o's in that movie, and then
Helena Torres.
Yeah. You know what? If they have to encounter, I would say if I can't remember exactly everything in the Odyssey, he travels to a lot of places, and she could easily be incorporated like as Circe or some of the sirens, or perhaps Scylla or Charybdis, because they're bodies of water, but they're also compared as like these feminine like forces. So there's places where she could fill in.
yeah, but she plays Helena Troy, and she's in the movie for all of 45 seconds.
What? Okay, that's
Yeah, that is true.
It's pointless stunt casting.
yeah. I need to read about this again because I took Western Civ and I'm seeing this actually occur, and that does not make sense at all.
It
Just
sounds
realistically.
It
Sorry,
sounds, it sounds, it
Leozoff
sounds
has
to
a
me
short
like
role too.
sounds to me like Nolan knew what he was doing in the casting. He got us all talking about it.
Oh, does he? Is Nolan the one that did it?
When
Okay.
your trailer
I
for your
respect his
movie
choices.
has like 400,000% more downvotes than it does upvotes on YouTube, that is not a good thing.
It's
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think he cares as much.
No, I don't think so either.
Because he's not in charge of the marketing of his film. He's in charge of directing the film.
Actually, he has more say in marketing than most directors do.
I would believe that to be absolutely false.
To draw
No,
a blockbuster, huge
He does.
movie and having Matt Damon would be enough.
He's one of those
to-
rare directors that has a lot of control.
Problem with
of
Matt
his
Damon
movie.
is he's not Greek.
Well,
Neither
and
is
we-
anybody else in the movie.
That is a big problem.
Not a single person in the movie's Greek.
That's a big problem.
It's a problem. Just like in Thor,
They better learn how to
nobody is
act
from
Greek.
Ragnarok, and it pisses me off.
Ragnarok is an event, not a place.
What was I'm talking about? What about Ragnarok, the freaking planet? Where is that planet? Sakaar. That's right,
Yeah.
Sakaar.
That's
That's
Nobody's
planet
from
Sakaar.
Sakaar.
Asgard's not a place; it's a people.
Well,
Asgard is a
Asgard,
place.
and
and a people.
Asgard is a thing you put on your butt if you don't.
Asgardians
If you
are
need your
people.
butt to be safe, you need
Asgard
Asgard.
is a place.
It's a chastity thing.
It is a place in the South. Yeah. So, but Lupita. Okay, look.
I don't care what the cast is.
I don't
It's gonna
care
be
what
great.
the cast is.
I have to see it in the theater because I need that bass. No matter how many
Well,
subwoofers
it's
you have in
an
your
IMAX.
house,
It's
your
fully
house is
I
not
love Nolan's
prepared for a
Gotta
Nolan
have the
movie.
bass, really? Were you one of those guys who had their car like extra jacked up with the bass so they can
So-
just boom, boom?
I worked at a restaurant right next to a movie theater, and we had like an outdoor, like a like deck bar, tiki bar that was like shared a wall with the movie theater. And when Tenet came out, you knew when Tenet was playing because you could feel Tenet playing through the wall of the movie theater. Like that is the Nolan promise, is that no matter how mundane something may look on your TV, when you see it on a screen with that sound design,
His
it becomes
scores.
spectacle.
His
Spectacle.
scores.
Yeah.
I've never
Something-
seen it. It's a good one.
He has the power of the
It's
score.
it's really good, and I think it makes it even better because of the way that the score mixes with the visuals.
I will
And
say
the way he
it's-
tells stories, he inverts the stories. So he'll start like with Oppenheimer. He began it in the end or in the middle, and then he goes out.
Well,
and ripples out.
Oppenheimer's predominantly like a flashback movie.
It was beautiful.
Yeah,
I
it was-
loved the narrative and the disjointedness because that's how truth really kind of occurs.
It's
It's
not
not
parallel.
linear.
Well, spoiler alert for Tenet, everything's really a flashback when you're a time
But
paradox.
don't tell me
Yeah.
anything. Please don't tell me anything about it. So I really
But
don't.
what movie? Which one?
Tenet.
Tenet?
And I hate knowing stuff.
Like David?
How
Like
about-
this?
Did you get?
You
did
do
ever
strike me
catch
as someone who hates
Dunkirk,
knowing stuff.
I like Nolan's stuff.
Did you ever watch Dunkirk?
I did like Dunkirk.
Was
that
it
was
the one
good.
about Normandy? I watched the one
Yeah.
that he made about.
Yeah.
Yes, that one. That one was like yeah, that was one of the best film things I've
He's
ever
one
seen.
of those directors that really understands sound really well.
Not
in
that, but
such a way.
scenes.
But he also with
understands-
sound. Like he knows how to
does.
utilize sounds in such
Yeah,
a way.
sounds a very effective actor, in
Yeah.
the movies, I think.
Yeah.
When
But not a lot of
They was
people
talking
do.
about David Tennant, not a
No, David
Tennant,
Tennant's also great. I love him. He's
not
a great actor.
Tennant.
The Doctor. Or the
Yeah,
Purple
I like
Man.
this.
Nolan
David Tennant, he's pretty great.
2020 science fiction thriller.
Barty Crouch.
Well, Boar, I get it. Thank you. I get it. I'm talking about just down the way from that place, just down the way from Normandy. It had happened. Okay.
Well, boy, have you seen Normandy? It's the movie about Dunkirk.
Oh damn!
You gotta,
We love you, Wilbur.
It had just happened down the beach. It was all the same beach.
Was it the same beach?
You know how
I
beaches
can't
be.
make that claim. I don't think
Not
that
beaches
claim-
It was
be-
not the
all
same
be-
beach.
Not all beaches are created equally.
Man,
Well,
all
they're
beaches
not.
be beaching.
It's just another beach to me. They all
No.
beaches.
They all have sand and water, but but
Some
there's
beach
more than just that.
somewhere.
Like,
Beaches ain't shit if they ain't said nothing.
Is anyone excited to see the
Those
World War II
motherfuckers
Tom
don't
Hanks
tell me nothing.
10 episodic series about
No, but I am excited to see Digger.
The
Yeah.
documentary stuff.
yes, the documentary.
Yes.
Are you gonna watch
very,
that?
Very much so. Yes.
Yeah,
will watch
I
that.
really want to watch that too.
Beaches be
Al-
crazy.
Also, yes to Izzy. Big yes.
What's it
Yeah.
about? Hold on. What's the Tom Hanks? Is it just his like filming stuff, or is it like is he going into
Co-produced.
world?
He's
War?
a
Documentary
narrator.
style. He's doing
Co-producing and
documentary.
narrating a new documentary.
That's cool.
You know, when you get Tom Hanks on a documentary, that's an event.
I don't know what I know when Tom Hanks is on anything.
Hey, he's no Oprah, I know, but
Sorry.
Who is Oprah really but Oprah?
Stagman! Stagman!
If it, if it
Gail?
doesn't have if it doesn't
Gail!
have The Rock Johnson, I ain't
Dr.
watching.
Phil!
That's enough.
Stedman, where are you?
Mehmet Oz!
All right, guys. I have a meeting to get to, so I will be seeing you guys.
But we just
Hi,
want
Elsie.
we're just
Wear a
getting
mask.
started.
In the meeting?
Yeah.
Do I have to get into a
We were
Zoom
just
meeting with
you.
a
What
mask?
the fuck?
You should.
Zoom.
Maybe
For
you
everyone's
should.
health.
It's a Zoom meeting
Yes,
with
but
a
it should
mask.
be a
Out.
mask of a
Word.
dead president.
But
Is
the
it-
worst thing is
Yeah.
about this meeting is we're going to be talking about the audio quality of an MP3 for a video.
I can assure you, you're going to be fine. Izzy. The
I would
sky
rather
was- the
stab
sky
my
was
That was
eyes.
that was a
yesterday,
hot topic of
and I did
debate
not read
back
a
in
mess.
the late
Okay.
1990s
I know.
in
And
the audio industry. We were all talking about
Fat
MP3s
Stacks was
and
in
how
that. room.
I was, because it was a big deal about how we couldn't believe that people would want to listen to this
That shit.
MP3 because it's not not high
square.
quality
You lose the wave. It's
compared
square.
to the yeah.
It is.
Well, that's a
You
whole
can't do
that's the whole
calculus.
thing of any digital sampling and digital medium.
Always less good.
And that's why you would always talk about the difference between the oversampling and what it did and how it was trying to smooth out the
Yep.
the
That's
thing.
why
But,
vinyls will always be best.
Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys.
Hi, Izzy.
well,
Yeah, it is.
vinyl is not always best, to be honest.
Tell me why.
Vinyl.
I don't know.
First of all, there's a noise floor issue that exists on vinyl.
Can you
It
describe
also
what that is? What's a noise floor?
so there's
So they have
inherently-
noise walls and noise ceilings, but at
Yeah,
the
like Phil
bottom,
Spector.
there's a noise
So-
floor.
So in a digital world, you either have sound or you don't have sound, right? In the analog world, you have, especially as you're dragging a needle across vinyl,
Yeah.
right? You're
Interesting.
picking. There's other noises that exist that are in there. Your signal to noise ratio is not as clear.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
So some people were experimenting with like laser optics to scan records
Yeah,
at
like
one
laser
point.
disc.
No. Laserdisc is fully digital,
Okay.
but we're talking about using taking a regular pressed vinyl record
Yeah.
and reading it optically instead of with a needle.
Are you
in the
kidding me?
grooves. Yeah, no. This came out in Japan. Japan had created a laser.
What years?
This was around
93.
the mid 90s, I think. At the time, it was like a $2,500 record player in order to do that.
Seriously.
But when it comes to standard record players, the stylus, your stylus makes a difference because that you're using, as well as the turntable, all this other stuff. But the best sound generally is generally been considered is your reel to reel, when you're running reel to reel tape and you're running it at 32 inches per second and such like that, where you're getting a really high quality, high fidelity sound. That's what your masters were recorded on, was on reel to reel tape, and then from there the vinyls were copies made off of that.
And reel to reels, what do they look like?
Reel to reel is, well, it's like most people, you think of like you've seen like film. You remember in school, you
the
used to
canister.
tapes.
right?
The canisters.
It's the same type of thing. It's a reel of tape, but it was just audio tape. There's no images on it. So it's magno-optical tape, much like actually the easiest thing for you to put an analogy to, the Philips cassette, the standard cassette tape
Yes.
that you grew up with. That's called the
Yes.
Philips cassette.
Yes.
It's the same type of same way it functions. The difference is, and this
Nicer.
is compression for you. The tape ran at 1.5 inches per second versus the master running at like 32 inches per second. So you
got
compress
30 times better quality than listening.
you're in the process.
Imagine
your
all those
fidelity
extra inches.
and everything got compressed, and with that your frequency range also got compressed. So the regular audio cassette tape
Was
that people listen
432.
to had a frequency range typically of about 100 hertz up to about 17,000 kilohertz, whereas perfect CDs and perfect hearing is generally considered 20 to 20,000 kilohertz. And when you go to the master reels and stuff, you can go down to like 5 hertz up to like 28,000 hertz when you're running at the master stuff. It's just the compression, you lose stuff, right? And it's the same thing whether it's analog or digital. When you compress the data,
Yes. You always
the
lose because
resolution.
it's called integration, like it's a principle of calculus. And
it's
so
compromising.
Sure. Yep. And in it's derivation. It's integration, derivation, back and forth. It's the same shit. But what I have a question for you now is, Rob, if I wanted, so I'm listening to something, and modern music now is output at 440 hertz. It used to not be that way. It used to be 432 hertz. Is there a way that I could
Say that number again?
440 hertz is now the output of most music.
hertz.
Okay. But before certain things happened, the ideal harmonic should be the resonant harmonic should be 432 hertz. Would there be a way, or could you figure out how to output something that's 440, but then it gets converted back so that the output hearing is 432, back to that harmonic resonance? Because 440 is not resonant.
Well, so the frequency is 440 hertz. First of all, music is the sound itself.
It's a harmonic. I'm talking harmonic.
Right. It's the concert pitch, right, to tune musical instruments. So
yes.
that's where your tuning is based off of.
So I can't do that with an output of digital thing.
Well, so you can create a 440 hertz tune. You can take that same tune and you can adjust the frequency by. You can adjust the frequency that you can do. It's in your modulation of what you're doing, but let's
talk more about this then, because you have a lot of information that is very valuable to me, and I feel like I'm being a jerk.
I'm gonna interrupt this for a second and say goodbye. Appreciate you guys. I gotta head to work.
Have a good day, Bleak. I'm sorry.
Too, you too. No, you're all good, man. Everybody's awesome. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Bye.
Easy. See you, brother.
Bye, guys, man. Cheers, Drew.
Tell me about those lost 8 hertz.
Well, the 432 hertz is typically considered a warmer tune, more natural sounding to most people. So it's the whole thing of like what it's just like when you think about audio files will chase down old audio equipment running on tube amplifiers instead of solid state amplifier stuff because of those warmer sounds and everything. It's what people grow up with. I mean, eventually people start to get used to.
You never get used to it's something that is discordant. 440 is discordant. That's why it's been intentionally done. That's why I want to be able to get back to 432.
This is how that Taylor Swift made all of her money.
I don't know. That bitch got it through banking. She's a rich bitch and she's a liar.
Conspiracy theories say that 440 hertz was adopted to induce psychological manipulation.
It's not.
To induce stress.
It's not. Well,
cool.
It's based on quantum principles that Tesla knew about. And it has to do with creating organized fields of energy. And when you do something that is not based on a harmonic, it will cause discord in a human body or biological things, also known as dis-ease. You're no longer in a state of ease. So it can induce cellular oxidation. It increases reactive oxidative species, which means your inflammation goes up, your moods are shittier, your joints ache a little more. It's not fake.
So it's radio that was killing the video star all these years.
You are very, very accurate in these little kitschy lines that were played to mean things that we think are just one-offs.
So it's basically just what everything's tuned to. So
just tuning. I just want to tune.
You could tune everything to 432 instead.
I would love to do that, and I would love for you to talk to me in a time allotted where we could do that.
Hey, Rob.
Sounds like union propaganda. Sure.
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
What's up with Only Slabs this weekend?
There isn't one. I have a barbecue going on. That's why I was really kind of resentful that at 4:30 this morning you weren't here when I have to be up all night cooking tonight.
Dude, I've been awake.
Get to be up all night cooking tonight.
You can tell from our email correspondence over the last 12 hours, I have not been sleeping right.
Sunburn will do that to you.
Well, he's not in his own bed.
He's been in a cabana.
And of course he's been his allergies. So
I'm sorry, he's in a cabana. Let me feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's in a van down by the river.
He's a cabana boy.
He's a cabana boy, and he looks like a red crayon.
Captain Crayons.
That's what Monkey said. I've just got it straight from the horse's mouth. He said, "Look."
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Hold on, me.
Sorry, that boy ain't right. What boy ain't right?
I didn't have my
Oof, allergies are the worst.
I hate allergies, dude. Whenever I go to a new place, like because the South has so much allergies and it's different, the profile wise, depending on the local flora and fauna. Like me from Nashville, if I go to Chattanooga, I'll get effed up. You know why? Because the profile and the pollen profile there and the allergens in the air are completely different. And it will.
Some of us
You
say
need local bee pollen.
Allergies are for the weak. They should be weeded out from
I
society.
ain't killed me yet.
Only the strongest shall survive.
Problem
Okay,
is I
fast
tried to weed
ass.
them out,
Hold
but I'm
that
allergic
chin,
to
bro.
weeds. So
That's what Roundup is for. And if you get cancer from it, well, then that's
Yeah.
just nature weeding
fuck
you
your
out.
allergies. Die of these horrible diseases instead.
Soak on a local bee butt.
I'm going to be spraying Roundup while eating Taco Bell and breathing the pollen deep.
Well, Taco Bell shouldn't be able to hurt you. It's not like it's real food.
It's just explosive diarrhea.
Only if you're weak.
That's right.
Yeah, if Taco Bell gives you diarrhea, then God forbid you
No,
try
no.
to eat something authentic.
You do under the reference was that the shredded iceberg lettuce that they're using turns out is what was a big thing of what was contaminated. It's giving everybody this explosive diarrhea.
It's always
across
the
40
lettuce.
different states.
You know what?
Yeah, it's always
isn't even good. They should just outlaw that.
because they spray it.
I love spinach. I don't eat lettuce, but I'll eat spinach. Green
Because
spinach.
it's because shredded lettuce comes in bags pre-shredded and is impossible to wash. That's why.
Okay.
Even this particular bacteria that's involved here in this particular case actually doesn't wash off apparently. Very well.
What's it called?
And it can get in pools too, like those splash.
Is it Giardia? What is it?
It's not a bacteria.
Oh,
It's a parasite.
Yeah, parasite.
Sounds like Giardia.
Yeah.
But what is
Giardians?
It starts with a C, I think.
Hold on. I got to look it up again because I don't remember.
Yeah,
It's shredded lettuce, or let's see, contaminated shredded lettuce, or iceberg
that the food will kill you.
lettuce. Cyclospora.
Yeah.
Can you send me hold on, it's a Cyclospora cayetanensis. Okay, hold on. Cyclospora okay.
Yeah, who wants wilted lettuce when you could shit your pants?
Okay, coccidian.
You're looking at this all wrong.
Just embrace pooping yourself, and then you'll be happier. If you just let it go, let this whole shit in a toilet thing go. It's just like, why are you holding on to such antiquated ideas?
Oh no, you guys.
What happened?
It's transmitted through the fecal oral route by consuming food or water contaminated with the parasite.
Yeah.
And it's commonly linked to fresh produce contaminated with human shit. Well, what have the data centers been doing to all of the water?
Well, they're turning us into India.
I heard Tijuana just unleashed a bunch of sewage, it's all up the coast of California.
You know what?
You can see.
I think Washington D.C. has unleashed a bunch of sewage all over the place, but nobody asked me. I'm shutting up. I like comments.
Drew, are you feeling better? Are you all better now?
The part that I've loved about it, I thought was ironic, is apparently it's linked to as they're backtracing stuff, it's coming from California. You're welcome, guys, by the way. That has been sending this out, but apparently California itself has one of the lowest incidents of actually this issues with this. It's only like 40 cases versus
everyone eats kale.
Yeah, nobody's pooping on the kale. They're just pooping on the iceberg.
That's good. I like that one.
No, they're taking lettuce shots or whatever.
No, here's the difference. Okay. We don't eat iceberg lettuce here in California. We eat romaine. Okay. Iceberg lettuce is shit.
100% iceberg lettuce and green peppers are shit.
I don't like
either. They no longer need to be here.
That's a lot.
I got nothing against iceberg, but we get romaine hearts at home.
Yeah. People were all on the Titanic with all your iceberg hate. I don't understand it.
I don't buy pre-shredded lettuce either. You can get a head
spinach leaves. Spinach leaves.
Spinach is the best.
Here's the thing, spinach. Mark, that I realized in the last couple of months, right? And the food prices have kind of leveled out from where they were about 8 to 6 months ago. But recently, things like shredded lettuce, like you can get a pound of shredded lettuce for the same as a head of lettuce, and then you don't have to shred it yourself. Whereas like the
Who
cost,
shreds lettuce?
But then it's got doo-doo in it.
Yeah, I never shred it.
I
Everyone should be
I get the head
I
of
eat shredded
lettuce.
lettuce on my burgers and sandwiches.
You turn
Oh, I
it
like
right side
leaf
up and you
lettuce.
slam it on the counter
Leaf
one
lettuce
time.
is
You
awful.
pour
I
it,
can tell you why you're wrong, but I won't. I'll let you figure it out on your own.
then you just rip it.
Mm.
And you're
You
done.
can just rip it, but like that's also another process. And it's like if I'm going to pay the same amount of money for the same amount of lettuce, and it's going to go on tacos,
But
I'll buy
it
the
might not.
pre-shredded.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have a lettuce thing in my refrigerator, so the lettuce
I
will
don't
come
put
out.
let-
It'll
I don't
go
put
into a
lettuce in my
salad, or it'll
tacos.
go into a burger, or it'll go into something. Like the one thing of lettuce I buy doesn't have just one function for that one head.
I guess I'm eating
know what
more
I mean?
lettuce than you do.
What?
I don't put lettuce in my tacos anyway. That's just you
Yeah,
put
I
some
know, that's what
cilantro, but no lettuce.
Dude,
What do you mean,
cilantro-
Mexican
it's
tacos?
cilantro.
Eat American tacos. That's what's wrong with you.
Lettuce,
Lettuce,
onions,
and yellow
cilantro,
cheese with some ground
asada,
beef. That's a taco.
oil.
Well, you're
Good morning,
eating-
everybody.
Hey,
Good morning.
Vox.
How are you?
What up, Vogs?
Hey, Vox.
I'm here.
Yes, good. We were waiting for you.
Yeah, and shredded lettuce
Oh.
is better on a sandwich. It eats like a salad.
Ugh.
No.
You can be as wrong as you like.
I'm sorry, Drew. You're my advocate.
The more
but
finely
you're wrong on
chopped
that
your
one.
ingredients on your sandwich are, the better your sandwich eats.
What's bothering you, Vox? Talk it out.
Nothing. Everything's great.
You were
He
upset about
lost
some
he
salad.
lost a softball game to a bunch of girls yesterday, and he hasn't recovered.
Softball's a girl's sport.
No.
If it was
I'm
a
on a-
baseball game, you should be embarrassed. It's a softball
He played.
game. Girls play
Vogue
that.
was playing for the Flannels, and they lost to the Subarus.
Yeah.
All right, you
He
need
lost
to
a
calm
shirts
your
versus
tits,
skins
Legion.
game to a bunch of lesbians.
That's
Shit.
a game.
We a league of our own. No, I don't even.
We a league of our own.
There's no crying in baseball.
Okay.
That's why we play softball.
Exactly.
You
So we
cry all
can
you want in
cry,
softball.
right?
No, because guys are afraid of women with baseballs the size. Never mind.
I just
What?
remember a
What?
good
What?
buddy of mine years
Nothing.
ago. We would always say, "With great beer comes great responsibility," and he would
That's
always
true.
say, "So does that mean if I can be irresponsible if I just drink shitty beer?" It's like,
You know what?
That's
look
some
at it.
college type rationale. Then you're like,
You
let's
know
get a
what's so
flat of
funny?
natty ice.
In Florida, OE.
Yeah, oh my god.
Exactly.
Pabst
You
Blue
know what's so-
Ribbon, natty ice,
Here
fucking
comes the
Miller
Steel
Lite.
Reserve.
Hey, Drew. It's funny you say that because I want to make a Daredevil spinoff where he's an alcoholic and it's called Daredevil, a man without beer.
See, he would need beer to be an alcoholic if he's a man without beer.
No, the thing is he's
Otherwise
always got
he's
it, and once he
recovering
runs, he's
alcohol.
always almost dying when he doesn't, and then he somehow always trips into a bar and finds a beer.
Yeah, let's do that, Caroline. I think
It's
we
what-
should do that.
It's when
Okay.
DD becomes a DD after he goes to AA. That's the
That's
book you're
right.
going to write.
Exactly.
DUI.
DD doesn't stand for Daredevil, instead stands for designated driver. That's
Yeah.
the book you're
Exactly.
looking for. It's like, well, you're not
Exactly.
drunk, sir, but you're blind. Could you do me a favor and not crash my car? That'd be great.
See, Drew? Yeah. Exactly. Sorry, I'm just
Thing writes
walking
itself.
back to my house.
Are you doing all right, buddy?
Who, me? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you.
Dealing with a little anxiety, but that's okay.
Why?
Yeah, walking
Why-
helps
what do you
with
mean?
Just
that.
a little anxiety.
What are you anxious about,
Oh,
Will?
yeah.
Sometimes you're doing the best thing for it is just
Just
walking
silly
out,
stuff I
walking
can't
around.
control.
Yeah, I just
Yep, and I
That's
just got myself a little lunch.
Good.
go relax and take care of yourself.
What you eating, buddy? What you eating?
Yeah, what'd you get me?
Don't let not be Taco Bell.
So it's a thing at Trader. I'll show in a minute. Give me a minute.
Does it
All
have
right, all
shredded
right,
lettuce on it?
We're really hungry
No.
though.
Can you add shredded lettuce?
So I don't know if this will appeal to everyone. I'm a sushi guy.
Ugh.
Sushi?
Sushi.
Sushi in the sky with diamonds.
Exactly.
I went on a blind
so
date
there's
once,
this
and the girl
thing
told
at
me her favorite
Trader
food was
Joe's.
sushi, so I never called her
So
again.
there's this thing at Trader Joe's. It's called kibbap, and you
Kebab,
just
shabab.
you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and it thaws, and it tastes like.
I
sushi.
agree. You should put K-pop in the microwave,
Whoa.
Yes.
but not Katie.
Not Katie. I agree.
I'm gonna tell her you're gonna
Not the
incinerate her.
person.
You're gonna tell her that I said
That's
don't
not
put her in
the way.
the microwave? Okay, good.
We insinuated.
Oh, it's going to get around now.
We need
It's
to
really
build a
good.
pyre for Katie, okay?
That stuff's really good. I actually like it a lot.
K-pop or your sushi? Which one?
Frozen sushi.
Oh,
On a related note, have y'all looked at the Dinosaurs of the Wild West trailer and Kickstarter?
no,
I was
No,
looking
I'm a
at it. I
12-year-old
didn't
boy.
click on any of the links, but I was super intrigued when you put it on Instagram.
Yeah, I was too. I was like,
They-
damn, that sounds
The
awesome.
same director did that movie Primitive War with Jeremy Piven and the kid from True Blood. Independent director, but it was like Vietnam. They run into dinosaurs. There's a reason for it. Experiments and Russians and stuff. But they are looking to adapt this existing concept project with dinosaurs in the Wild West. It looks like a blast, and Primitive War was really fun. And yeah, I encourage people to check out the trailer, man. It's super dope.
So, Mark, I'm off Monday and Wednesday. I think I'm going to go see Odyssey this week for sure.
Good.
Because
Flight
I
of the
don't
Dragons,
work.
bro. Watch Flight of the Dragons.
And you know what else?
1980s cartoon is so on point.
I'm a huge Christopher Nolan fan, so
I think
what
he
can
did.
go with him?
Oh, you know what I watched last night, and I wanted to ask Mark. I wanted to ask you about it because I had never heard of it.
The Fly with
I
Jeff
had never
Goldblum.
seen it, and I was very confused by the tone of the whole thing. The animated Gen 13 movie. Did you ever watch that?
From the early 2000s
It's like from 1998.
with the weird shower scene.
Yeah, it's like it's a Disney movie.
Why are you guys the same person? This is so gross.
With
Well,
the weird
it was
shower.
never released in the U.S. because it was during the whole Wildstorm sale to DC, and then by the time it came out, Disney wasn't going to distribute a movie that was basically the property of the competition. So it was released in Australia and in Europe on VHS. But that's like the extent of it. And like the voice cast is actually pretty star-studded. Mark Hamill's in the damn thing.
Dang.
But it's a pretty loyal adaptation of Gen 13.
Oh. Sounds fun.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, put the link in the chat
Thanks.
there.
I'm going to put
I
the
haven't
link in the
watched
chat
it.
then to the Flight of the Dragons. Hold on.
I haven't watched it in decades, man. I watched it long.
There's way more
ago.
boobs than you would think in a Disney animated movie.
Okay. I take your word for it.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
Flea
animated
from the Red Hot
showgirls?
Chili Peppers is the voice of what's his name?
Oh, damn. It looks like
Grunge.
Flight of the Dragons. Oh, here it is. Full moon. Well, it's looking like Flight of the Oh, James Earl Jones is a voice in Flight of the Dragons. That's why it's this
Flight
shit.
of the Conchords? Great.
Daddy Vader?
Daddy Vader.
Oh, God.
Here, I'll just send the trailer, and then because it looks like it's buy or rent on YouTube. But it's only going to be like $3 or $4 or something, but whatever. I'll
So,
share.
Rob, I was a week behind you. I did get Rocketeer Infiltrator, and it looks like it's going to be a very good read.
Wait, 91,000. I wanted 350,000.
Now go get Operation Iron Casket.
I need to. I should. I bet. Yeah, when you hyped it up, I was like, yep, I have to get this sooner or later. Did you get, or I know you're busy prepping for your barbecue. There was an indie that came out. It was Holmes versus Watson, and it was like a spin on Sherlock Holmes.
I saw that, but I decided to pass on it.
Will you
I
play
did
this
too.
trailer,
I was
Mark?
like, I love Sherlock Holmes, but I decided to pass on it too.
I'm not trying to get dinged.
We will ding you for that?
Stephanie,
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You don't get to really pick
Hello?
how they do it.
Random dinging.
What?
random dinging.
I don't want you to
Not
get
healthy.
randomly dunged because random dunging is really awkward and
Random
painful.
What are you talking about?
Getting done. You're ding donged.
She's talking about dung.
Yeah,
Dings.
she's talking about.
We're back on the lettuce
I'm
again.
talking about past tense dings, and that's when you get dunged.
My
I thought
God.
that was donged. I think that's different.
Ring a ding 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 dong.
I don't
Ring a ding
recall. I
ding.
cannot recall.
Play a little ding dong ditch.
Is this the party of to whom I am calling?
Is that
Or is this the party to whom I'm speaking? I'm sorry.
Is that
Every
some
party is the
90s
party to whom you're
telemarketing?
speaking.
Your
No,
first job type shit?
before that. You remember Laughing?
I don't think any of us are old enough
Lily
to remember
Tomlin.
Laughing.
I watched it, but on Nick at Night.
Okay, so Laughing, Lily Tomlin. It should be the operator. And be all, hello, is this the party who I'm speaking? Yeah, sorry.
I'll try to find a
I'm
way to
making
forgive
old
you.
references.
Yeah. Well, it's just like Emily Latella.
Who?
Like, you know, on SNL, she would just be like, violins on television. I believe there should be more violins on television because they're great. And then it's like Jane Curtin whispers to her, or Chevy Chase, violence. It's violence. Oh, well, that's different. Never mind. That kind of
It's
shit.
funny because we were on Max last night. Never up one of us was doing the Will Sasso living in the Baja thing.
Will Sasso, who is that? I know that name.
Will
He's from
Sasso
Mad
does
TV.
a killer Jesse the Body Ventura impersonation. It is the funniest thing ever.
It's pretty great.
I like those
Drew,
guys.
I got one of those GI Joes, and now you know, knowing's half the battle thing.
Yeah.
I think Big Jeff found it, and it was
Oh, yeah.
about cyber trucks. Oh, they rip into cyber trucks. It's hilarious.
Who was the guy that
Cybertruck's
was
a
like
rule.
the crazy little kid that like was always running and he was tied against like a playground thing? In the Mad TV, he was an actor. I don't know.
Oh,
his name.
it's Stuart.
Yeah, Stewart. Who is that
Yeah.
guy?
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't remember his name.
Yeah. There was a lot of funny skits on Mad TV and on what was the one in Living Color?
Yeah.
That was a good one. Is that the
The
one?
Wayans brothers.
Yeah, the Wayans.
My niece and nephew watched this show on Netflix, and it's like about kids solving math problems or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, and like these kids are like a detective agency of math problem solvers.
Yeah.
This is this is an old show, right?
It's been on, like, I googled it. The reason I Google, I'll get to the point of my story, but like I googled it and it's been on for like the last 14 years. But the reason I googled it is because like all of the adult players are like former cast members of like Kids in the Hall. Like, and I'm like, oh, is this Canadian? And it was a Canadian production, but seeing like Kevin McKinney or whatever, is that his name? I don't know. There's a couple of guys from the Kids in the Hall on it, and I was like, I know that guy, and they're like, yeah, he's the Baron. I'm like, no, he's not the Baron. He's the guy from Kids in the Hall. Like, I've seen him do subversive comedy forever.
Yeah,
but, like,
Kids in the Hall and like SCTV, and then there's been other things like there's a lot of
Whitest
really
Kids
good,
You Know is another really good.
Upright Citizens Brigade is like Chicago or it used to be in, but they're really funny too. There's a lot of really good. There's something or Second City is also a thing, I think. But they're like kind of comedy places. And for Nashville, we have a Zanies. And that's where we do, I go and see people at Zanies. And I've seen a lot of really funny people really up close.
Every weekend.
Yeah. But I like stand up.
We had the Comedy Zone, and I saw John Lovitz like 3 years ago, and that was funny.
Was he doing acting?
I saw, theater. I love it. Theater. So I've seen at the Aubrey House, I saw Robin Williams. I think it was like Weapons of Mass Distraction or something like that. He was at his finest. He looked beautiful and healthy and happy. And I love that man. And
Words of Mass Destruction.
Cocaine.
Words of whatever it was that one. That's when I saw him. He because he did an HBO special, but he was doing tours too. And it was of that. And I saw him at the Opry House. Me and my mom, she took me. And then also my mom took me when I was like, I was a sophomore in high school, but it was like 2000, I think. And she took me to the Ryman Auditorium, and we got to see George Carlin on his like "You Are All Diseased" tour. Oh, nice Hulk.
Yeah, he's gonna go savage in the new.
All right, I recognize this. I was thinking of a different show. What was it you made me think of was Square One TV back in the late 80s, early 90s. Was a show that did little things, and there was another show called MathNet that was also a.
Okay. I got you, Drew. Hold up.
Yeah, but it's a similar concept to those kind of shows, but it's like like the cast was all like guys I knew from stand-up comedy and like and sketch shows in the 90s. Ooh, Hulky.
Yeah, that's my girl Marie Severin, throwing fire and flames back in the day.
I got my girl here too.
Oh yeah, Carol. That's Carol.
Carl
Stephanie
Danvers.
Hans did this one. I love the Stephanie Hans, man. I don't know shit about this, but I do know that I love Stephanie Hans.
It's got Yoder in it.
LF, give me like 2 minutes. I'll show you a beautiful Stephanie Hans slap.
Did you just give me a 2-minute warning?
Back in the day, when that Star Wars series first launched, that particular variant was like a big expensive book at one point.
Yeah, and then all of
not so much anymore, but
right off a cliff.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, here's from 1951 or 2. Hold on. This is August 1952, but it is a Ghost Rider number 8, Dick Ayers. This is one of my most treasured things, just because for me this is like art.
These are some of my favorite things.
It really is like pre-code. This is like, it just has my heart and it makes it pitter pat. This is also called a Canadian White.
Makes my heart pitter pat. It's too much caffeine.
Canadian White, is that just a terrible cup of coffee?
Isn't it terrible? Well, it's terrible. It's such a dumb name, but I didn't even make it up.
I thought the Canadian
Somebody
White
told
was
me what it was.
I thought Canadian
Lyle
White was their homegrown
Hobson.
caffeine
So
or
basically,
cocaine.
This was in 1959, December
Where
1959.
Madam gets her cocaine is Canadian White.
These were printed. These were the Canadian versions of American comics printed in Canada. And because of different tariffs at the time, they could not put advertisements in their fucking books in Canada, the ones made in Canada. This was published by Toronto Limited by arranging with KK Publications in Poughkeepsie, New York. This is it's printed in Canada. And it says all this information down here. So I got my Canadian White, bro.
Dang.
And it's kinky, ain't it?
If you want some new Canadian White, reach out to Madam.
That's Colombian White.
Oh.
No, she gets her hookup from Canada.
Y'all, Canada. Well, this is my Canadian White. This is how you
Little
get that
known
good
secret,
privilege.
Canada isn't just for fentanyl.
Yeah, yes, it is.
It's
Where
good.
it's where you get your socialized fentanyl from.
You can also get
Your government sponsored fentanyl.
your cocaine.
Yeah.
They don't government
Thanks.
sponsor that anymore.
Thanks, Hoarders.
No, but you can still get it there.
Hoarders
I'm
Hide.
curious- I'm
I
curious,
found
how
this.
much of that have you done in your life?
Cocaine?
Then quit
The,
talking about
the
it.
answer is
Just
always
enough to
not
clear
yes.
my sinus.
I've never
Just enough to
tried
keep my
it.
sinuses clear.
I was in college.
the way
I
it
had
smells.
several opportunities, but I was too scared because I didn't want to put anything in my nose.
In fairness, it smells great.
I never got that. I mean, I've seen it. I'm just like, I'm not going to do it. I'm scared because I'm not trying to do that stupid shit. I was a biochem major. I knew what the it was. I'm trying to put that in my nose. I'll watch you put it in your nose and then get away. if you
Either
have
way,
to
it's a
go.
fun time.
I wouldn't do it, but I know my friends would.
They
and
really are
I
hoarders,
would go to sleep on the couch, and I'd go to sleep to all of them like dumping brain information into each other's brains at the speed of light.
Don't do drugs, kids.
You know what I mean?
Unless-
But it was awful because it was so obvious what I was listening to. You know,
I'm not going to tell you not to do drugs because I'm not your dad.
You're right.
so-
I can't say that, but I just
Yeah.
want to say this show does not promote it.
You said
Right.
Stephanie.
I just said I didn't. I don't even.
What the hell did
For
we
not being
do?
on drugs, Vogue sure is blurry.
I love Vogs.
Do what you
though.
want. Freedom.
You know what? Love is a drug. But you want freedom. How much do you? Well, when do you want it? Now.
When do you want it? Eventually.
Yeah. Yesterday, bitch.
What do you want? Nothing that bad. When
Your
do you
mama.
want it? Whenever you get around to it.
Sorry, my camera was blurry for a minute. I don't know why. Caroline, speaking of Stephanie Hans, I picked this up for my birthday last year.
Ooh.
Dang, that is
Hunzy.
great, Boggs. I love
Wow, nice job, Box.
it. Will you tell me what issue it is?
Woman of Marvel #1.
Oh, I think I have that, but I don't have that variant.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yes. Oh, and I got my first remark a few weeks ago when I went to my LCS.
Ooh.
Got to meet Rico.
Yeah,
Renzi.
that's a really cool remark.
This testosterone man. The T. You know why the T
Headman,
on
yeah.
his.
It's Headman.
Yes, it's testosterone.
Here's a Voices Legacy by Oliver Coipel. Some of my favorite characters.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got
let's pick
Riri
up
Williams,
The
Yeah,
X-Men
so-
100 patch
Oh.
project.
T'Challa, one of my favorites. Freaking Storm Aurora Moreau, one of my favorites. Freaking Riri Williams, one of my favorites. Miles is all right. He's definitely way better than stupid Peter Parker. I'm sorry, I said it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Mm,
Whoa.
Debatable.
Somebody got triggered.
Hey,
Sorry, my bad, guy.
Caroline, I bought this at my LCS. It's 616 exclusive. I was lucky to get it for $5.
Oh my gosh. Who drew that?
Kitty cats.
Zerdy.
That's Zerdy.
I love it. Zerdy just keeps getting better and better.
I love the Batgirl. That's why I got
Zerdy
it.
is coming into his own, and I am here for it.
Dude, I've been telling people for years, if I meet Zerdy at con, I'm going to get this. And then I have DC versus Vampires one. I'm
That's
gonna
what's
get
up,
signed.
bro.
Anybody else pick this up?
I've got several facsimiles
No, I
of it
didn't.
already, so I don't.
So this is it's the Hero Initiative art book.
Oh shit!
It's
I'm
all-
probably gonna need it.
They're all sketch covers.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a collection of covers. Some of these are really, really freaking
Mhm.
good. Hold on, let me see if I'll find one of my favorites here.
why do I always have the gimmies? God
And he's like
damn.
Mike McCone and a saber tooth.
YouTube JSS.
Really dope. There's a ton of the what's it called, wraparounds in the back
Yeah.
here.
Splash pagey type.
Reach around covers.
I was going to say a wraparound's better than a reach around.
You've been having the wrong.
I don't know if you've ever had one. Leads me to believe that you were operating under the assumption of
Yo,
ignorance.
stop this!
You cannot expect that to come out of your mouth.
I cannot. This is not.
I pulled an LF. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, he's
Lucky
knows,
LF.
He sees.
Oh
Hey
my.
JSS, have a good day, friend.
Hi,
Yeah, but-
JS. Yeah, you do JSS.
Kari
Nobody
Andrews.
pulls LF.
You know what's funny? I went to a.
I can stare at this book all day.
When I went to Heroes Con this year, Kari Andrews had a crazy line. What's
I'm
that?
Katie Keene. Oh, she's so great.
Oh, you're gonna have to come get it.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
damn. You're threatening now.
Fucking carrot on a stick. She's luring you into a trap.
I know
Miss
she's gonna
Kitty
come
says
get
you're
it.
gonna have to come get this, buddy.
I'm just waiting for a Margot Robbie Harley Quinn cover. And then I'll-
Girl, I'm here for that. She was really good in the.
That's my girl.
So Mark
That's my
is
girl.
makes me crazy, and so he made me watch Suicide Squad, and then something else, or I can't remember.
Margot
the order.
Robbie's my girl.
Which Suicide Squad?
Okay, it's
Does
it's
she know?
Starro.
Oh yeah, that's the good one.
He made me watch what he called the good ones.
That's the good one. Yeah.
I love that. That is so
Isn't that
great.
cool?
You should cut those out and then actually use them as the
I have
old
memories
paper,
of doing that.
the old paper dolls.
This is
Yeah.
what-
I have
this
memories
is
of
what
that.
I have. A young love that has Gilda Radner's a mention of her on the cover, and then an issue where they interview Gilda Radner.
Oh, cool.
Not quite the same as paper dolls, though.
I think there's a
Depends,
Gilda
'cause
Radner
you
paper
could make a
doll in the
Gilda
back.
Radner
That's
paper
what I
doll,
think
yeah.
is what I meant to try to say, but I left that out because I'm
Oh,
squirrely as fuck.
Yeah.
I think Lady Fantastic and I are going to be on Roscoe's show on the 27th. Is that
it
right?
gonna be
Lady?
chicken and waffles?
Well, we're gonna do some drawing.
Remember? Yeah.
We're gonna do some drawing.
Yeah.
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 We don't know yet of
A
what.
little artistic
Thought we
expression.
had an idea.
We're not that artistic. We just want to play.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be artistic when we focus on it, but it's not always about trying to be.
Madam is not artistic at all.
She's
Yeah, she doesn't like
really
trains.
the worst.
Did you see what I drew last night?
No, she's like the most artistic.
This
person
is
ever.
this is an idea for a sculpture. Here, can you?
I know. I see actually what you. So the way, because I know you and you showed me your other planning, I see it. Other people may not, but I see the bodies interweaving.
All right.
I mean, I see it. I don't know what I'm seeing, but I see it.
Yeah, keep it up.
And I have this one too. This one you will not be able to figure this one out.
No, I see it because she's bound, and it's a yes, she is. I see it. She's bound.
That's
on the
actually,
side, on her side.
That's actually an idea for a big public work.
I see movies.
This would all be grass and on
It's
top
a
of
knoll.
her, it would be like a blanket.
It's a knoll. Yes.
No, let me explain it quick.
I don't need you to explain. I see the movies.
She would be
Mound.
pulling it up, like
Blanketing the
pulling
earth.
up the grass, like
To
a
blanket
blanket
herself.
And then she would be curling in, and all these people from all
Under
these
the
different
sod.
nations and all these animals would be coming out. You know,
And she would, yes. It's
But
like
from the other
Gaia
side, you
rebirth
would
or
see it would just
Tiamut.
mound.
Tiamut, like releasing her animals. No, I
I
know.
thought of it
exactly
as like Gaia, you know.
No, it is.
Mother
Honey,
Well,
this is
what you don't know
archetypical,
is-
and it's a. Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
I would say Tiamut is just the Timu version of Gaia.
Oh, really?
Hey, they've
Hey,
got
I'll
lots
see
of
you-
different names.
I'll see you guys later. I'm taking the family down to the pier to get some food and
Hey,
stuff.
All right.
take care,
I'm
Red
gonna
Crayon.
Bye, Mark.
Bye, Mark. Have fun.
Bye.
Later,
Wear
buddy.
sunscreen sometimes.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to leave because I feel like I co-opted this bitch too much.
I gotta go.
I've got a doctor's appointment in about 40 minutes, so I better
Go to that
I
bitch.
better go wash my ass before somebody looks at it.
Oh shit!
Oh my gosh.
Better.
No, it's
Know that,
clean.
you know.
It's
I did
it's
not need that
clean.
picture in my
No,
head.
they're gonna
No,
look
yeah,
at my
that's what I
leg,
did.
and my ass is already clean. So let's
Well, wipe
clear
front to
that.
back.
Now I have to think about Drew's ass all day, and this is not good.
You don't have to.
No,
You want to think about Boggs
I gotta
instead?
go.
And they did I'm in my head.
Boggs, is your ass clean? Let Madam think about your ass.
All right, guys, have a good day.
All right.
All right. With that,
Bye,
we'll
Rob.
everyone's leaving. So there you go. Go ahead, leave. Everybody just leave me. Just like I
Bye.
started. Just like I
Rob,
started.
I'll
Go
say-
go do some cocaine. Well, I'm not. Oh, I'm gonna end this stream. It's okay. I got things to do. But thank you guys all who came out and played around in Legion's Playhouse or whatever we want to call it this week. Until next time, I don't know, hug someone, I guess. Buy comics.